Yeah, we're starting.
Hey, this is recorded.
Yeah, this is
Yo,
recorded.
man,
This is
This is recorded.
Hey, yo,
Dave.
wait.
He been catching
Hey,
mood swings.
hey, welcome
Yo,
back
you
to
care.
Still Striving. I'm still alive somehow. Once again, Matt died because he made a top 10 list and Eminem was not on it, so the Eminem fans just bodied him. He'll be back eventually. I don't know when. Actually, he was
he's
on
a
his
white.
bottom 10, so
He's a white dude making and not. He's a white dude not putting Eminem in his top 10. Like niggas gonna be upset.
no cap.
Has Matt been here for the past like 7 podcasts?
I think
Bro, he
he
died,
was
bro. What's
here-
up to understand?
He was
For the
last-
Kanye West one.
Yeah, he's here for Kanye.
Yeah, maybe we should check on him after this.
Wop, wop. Yep. He said.
I
I
actually
know
talked
last-
to Matt.
Yeah, I know. He said last week he didn't join because he was still moving into his new apartment. So
Oh yeah, true.
So with us, we got the.
So you're saying he's not dead? Yay! Matt's
No,
not
he got
dead.
jumped in his apartment. That's why.
Wait, so you calling Matt
They
pussy, bro?
threw that nigga.
Fuck.
Well, last we know, that nigga was moving into his apartment. All of a sudden, that nigga came up dead. That's all we know.
The police are still finding out the details.
Get fucking Batman on the case. We need to figure out what happened.
Just tell them,
Put the
just
bat
tell-
symbol up,
hey,
bro.
bro,
Come
just
on.
tell them niggas that Nizzy's the killer and they'll figure it out.
Yo, Batman finna whoop all our asses. Let's talk.
Bro, these are Arkham Knights. These are Arkham Knights should have just put our head on the wheel, like, not talk.
Yeah.
That nigga would throw you off a 2-story building and be like, "I thought."
What is there to talk about?
Bro, you be
that nigga
knocking on Dev's door, bro. He like, no, speak.
He throw you off a 14-story building, jump off the building, and break your back on the process. That nigga be like, "Now speak."
and then beat your ass because you can't talk.
Now where is she?
Where is she?
I don't like. Imagine just trying to trap on the corner to feed your family. Then Batman whoops your ass.
Oh, man. I hate it here. I want to go home.
Bro, gonna catch a knee to the ribs, like, you're done.
That nigga will do all types of abilities and shit you never seen before.
He gonna get out the lantern rings
Bro,
he
you're
got
gonna
in
be
his
flying
damn
like that
his bat
TikTok
cave.
girl.
Yeah,
You'll be
he gonna
flying
be
like that TikTok girl meme.
tell me where she is.
That nigga Batman's gonna break some bones you didn't know you had.
Hey,
Right.
yo, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Hey,
Be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back, everybody. Don't worry.
yes, sir. So if you don't
Bro,
know, we
he
got the
gonna ask
niggas
you about-
here.
He gonna.
Just letting y'all know, the loop that Dilla used on running for Farside lives in my head rent free.
I thought you were
That's all
talking
I
about
wanna
Running
say.
by 21 Savage.
That's
That too. It also lives in my head rent free.
It'd be like
Rest in
that.
peace to love I gave up a long time ago.
Oh my
Time
god.
ago.
Shut up.
I know that's what you've been on, huh? They all. I mean, he
Bro,
broke
that-
up with his girlfriend. Yeah, podcast.
Let's have a moment of silence for Amin's love life.
Shut the fuck up before I
It's
kill
alright. She'll
myself.
be back. Anyway,
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to love I gave up a long time ago.
Don't mind. I said my ass. So why do gamers do that shit, bro? To this day, I don't know why.
I guess
What?
this is how when they're on me.
They repeat the same.
On me,
thing,
on
bro.
me. Oh my god, my dad left me. He left me.
I see him.
We know.
I have HIV.
They be like, bro, come on, flank him. All right, I'm coming.
Bro,
Nah,
if you heard
bro,
the things me or Badger was saying while we were playing Resident Evil, like, oh my god.
Oh
wait.
my god.
Oh my god.
We
You
have-
motherfuckers are.
It's
oh
gross.
All you gotta
It
do
was
is
gross.
close your eyes, bro.
It was gross, bro.
Bro, Badger was like, how we kill this enemy? I was like, alright, so what we gotta do is when they're on their knees, you gotta shoot them. I was like, wait.
You're like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm blasting on him.
I'm blast.
I'm blasting.
I've been shooting him for the
blasting.
past 5 minutes. He still isn't dead.
Bro, do not catch your.
I'm in it.
I'm in.
I'm
I'm almost.
on
there,
him. I'm on him.
He's one tap.
He's fucking me.
What? Bro, they're literally fucking us. They're literally fucking us, bro.
They're literally putting their dicks in our ass.
Three on me.
But it's like you don't even gotta say actual gay shit for it to just sound fucking gay. Like we weren't even thinking about it consciously until until it was just too obvious. You were like, wait,
No, yeah.
whoa.
You had me, Matt, and Jewel just sitting here like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, dead ass. I don't remember
Does
what we said, but something Eli said. This nigga Matt had to stop his whole conversation.
No, I
He was like, "What?"
like Banjo blast his face. He's like, what?
Blast them!
That shit was rude.
I hate it here, yo.
Bro, do not catch your girl making Resident Evil signs. People are like, what are you talking about?
If she's playing Resident Evil and it's not with you, she's not your girl.
She's not.
Bro,
You can have it,
if
bro.
she beats you at 2K, she's not your girl.
Bro, facts. How you know how to do that jump shot?
Yeah, you know.
Bro, I would know how to do that. How you doing that?
Hey, every play with your girl, you start sweating. You start seeing her doing good. You see her hit a green, and she's like, "Yeah, green," and you know right then.
We got it.
This whole time,
How you know what it
you've
looks like?
been led astray.
Remember when I was over her crib one time? We was playing Modern Warfare. She was doing horrible. I'm like, okay.
You're like,
Bro. I hate it, bro.
That's what makes my head. Anyways, since we're talking about terrible game language, right?
Mhm.
So I did it. I think episode 2 we did like good show recommendations for people that don't watch anime type beat. So for y'all, what's a good beginning game for people that never played? Like, let's say some homie was like, "Hey, trying to get in the game. What game should I play first?"
like just in general, like a certain
Like-
genre.
Any
Yeah,
like,
that's just a broad question.
all right, let's just say
That's a
Hey, and me, what were we talking about before the podcast, bro? Crazy. We're gonna tell you about what's the question exactly, bro?
so let's say like some homie pulled up or like somebody pulled up on you and was like, "Hey, I'm trying to get into like what game, like any type of game." Let's say they're into like whatever you prefer, like I don't know, adventure,
That's
RPG.
such a broad question.
I know.
Final Fantasy VII.
That's a dumbass question.
All right.
I guess I'll make sense of this shit. I'll just do some things that are generally all accepted across all my friend groups, no matter what the fuck it is. Left 4 Dead 2. That's one
Yes,
easy.
sir. Save
That's
your
a free
face in the
one.
back.
You mean Set for Dead?
I think shut up, bitch. I think Left 4 Dead 2 is a great one. And I think the second one you should give them, Left 4 Dead 2 should be like the one you give them because like actually enjoy games. And then the second one you should try and find something more orthodox that you'll find like I don't know some or you can even do or in an orthodox way kind of Minecraft thing because like who the fuck doesn't like Minecraft? Left 4 Dead 2 and Minecraft are like the two obvious ones.
Weird motherfuckers
But if you want to,
don't like Minecraft.
I would say okay.
Yeah, you gotta
like
be kind of weird.
Like your personal one that you would say if somebody came up to you.
Left 4
hey,
Left 4 Dead 2. That's number one. And then I think the next one I would probably show them would be like
Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans.
Honestly, DMC3.
You're trying to. That's masochism. Make him play 5.
No, like I said, or you gotta be a little bit. You gotta be a little bit on the.
Yeah, don't be pussy. Play a hard game.
Yeah. I want to show you the fun of games, and then I'm gonna take your fun away, and I'm about to show you how it is to try and actually play a difficult game. Although after you learn the game for long enough, some people are smarter than others. They'll enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? Most people can enjoy Devil May Cry 3. 5 is a good one too, but like I said, the two main ones, if you really want them to like games, just say Left 4 Dead 2 and Minecraft. For me, Left 4 Dead 2, or actually no, fuck that. Not DMC, Saints Row 3. There you go.
Oh, Saints Row. I love Saints Row 3, bro.
Yeah, I think those two make the most sense for me.
I guess I'll go next. For me, it was actually in a group chat earlier, but I think a really good one to start off with if you just want to enjoy games is Breath of the Wild. That game, fire. And the good thing about Breath of the Wild is you can literally do whatever you want the way you want to. But I don't have to worry about lore or anything because basically, spoilers for 3 years is the end of the timeline. You don't know shit. You really don't. So you don't need to. But if you do know some things about any Legend of Zelda, they have stuff for people like that. Like if you like Ocarina of Time, there's like a part of the map that's literally Ocarina of Time. like the Master Sword, get it. If you like killing bosses and blowing up shit, do it. Basically, it's a style for anyone, and you can literally do like a lot of things your own way, and you basically can't repeat the game twice doing the same thing. So you will have a totally different experience from what I have. So you can enjoy it your own way. And another one, uh, if you're into like, if you want to get into like the basics into gaming, and not be a masochist, but enjoy some like nice destruction, I would say Prototype. Prototype, if you
You know
didn't
what's
know,
crazy? I was thinking that too.
Prototype
That's
is
crazy.
Prototype is like hella fun. It's basically Infamous before Infamous,
Yes,
and
I love Prototype.
Prototype's hella fun.
When I saw they remastered, I bought it instantly.
Yes, sir. Lots of destructions, lots of different powers to play with, lots of different missions, and it's easy. It's easy, but it's not too easy where you feel like you're just
It's
going
not
through the
Bayonetta
game.
easy.
Yeah, it's like learning as you go, which is good in games. So that'll be
Hey,
fun
guys, take a random guess as to why Bayonetta is probably easy.
because you can dodge everything.
Because you're a girl.
Woman slander. You love to see it.
Bro, why think you like Uncharted more than a freaking Tomb Raider?
Tomb Raider.
Because you're a girl.
Because you're a girl.
POV, you're a girl.
Oh man.
So yeah, my two would be Prototype and Breath of the Wild.
I go next, I guess. But
Sir.
I agree with Banjo on the Minecraft, but I think a good game to really start off is GTA because you could literally do whatever you want, and it's kind of like fun stacking up like your bread, just getting like that new car, new house. You know what I mean? Like it's just you could do all the dumb illegal shit that you won't do in real life. It's just that street life. Like you know what I mean? Like you could be like YB and
It's just
Namir.
that street life.
You could be like YB and Namir and have
It's a good
like
one.
a GTA gangster. But overall, like it's a good
No,
game.
yeah, no, GTA is good. I'll
GTA
definitely.
is a
That's a
good
good
game.
one.
5, San Andreas, anything. They're all good games.
The
They
Ballet
have a great,
Tony.
like they have a great
All
storyline.
right,
And
let's not
GTA
go that
5.
far.
You don't like the GTA storyline?
I mean,
Let's go
five,
ahead to
nah.
not on 5, but
5
like
is trash.
San Andreas, GTA 4, all the other games.
Four either. I'm not a fan of four.
So,
Sorry.
Don't hate me
Me either.
because I'm beautiful.
I don't like GTA storylines after 3.
Yeah.
Everything after 3 is trash. But it's okay though because
but what
for
about the GTA
casuals,
Online
Casuals,
game
they
though?
have
for
fun.
Like
casuals,
GTA
they
Online.
call GTA 5 the greatest game of all time, and it's just not. But whatever.
No, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not really.
I couldn't, bro. I've never beaten the GTA 5 story, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
It's clear they haven't played Rumble Fighter.
I have, and I regret playing that shitty game. That game has an
Rumble
awful
Fighter?
story. What?
I thought you said I made a joke about
No,
Rumble
GTA
Fighter.
stories are just way too long, bro. Like,
They're just way too boring.
I was
and like, I
They're-
don't know. I just can't sit through the same because like all the missions are is just shoot, probably steal something. and
Want to know
just
a better
run.
game? It's called Red Dead Redemption. Play both
Yeah.
those games.
I
Much
would
better
say, I would
storylines.
say, but Red Dead feel like more of a trudge.
What are you even talking about right now?
I'm talking about
What are you-
two. I'm talking about two. Like literally in two, there's a bit. I won't go into it. Like I'm not getting
Oh
slammed.
my god!
I'm not getting
Are
slammed.
you
Oh my
spoiling?
god!
No.
Oh my god! There's a moment in
No,
the
wait,
game
wait,
that
wait,
may
wait,
last
wait.
a little bit
I'm
long.
saying like, Banjo, you gotta agree with me. Most missions know that it's boring, so they add random shootouts in it.
It's called trying to make, a story, trying to expound on a story while trying to make interesting gameplay. The gameplay of any Rockstar game isn't the best part of it.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, it's more of the experience
True.
that you get overall. And you're having most fun in a lot of Rockstar games doing everything besides play the story. What I mean is that the storyline in Red Dead 2 and 1 are better than any storyline in GTA history.
That's
The gameplay is much more fun overall in the story mode. The multiplayer in Red Dead 2 is a
Yes.
fucking disgrace. But,
Why do I think
but
you're
other
saying
than that,
my name?
I mean, there's not much you can add to Red Dead 2 for DLC. Like what?
And-
Another horse?
when my friends are telling me about the game, they're like, "Bro, that like a Red Dead Online. I mean, like GTA Online type thing in Red Dead 2." I said, "What are we gonna do in that shit? They're like, gonna rob banks and blow up a train." Niggas, shut up! Just shut the fuck up. I'm not doing that shit with you niggas.
It's just
And then with the
GTA,
game
bro.
released, and you're not even doing that shit. You're just farming shit mindlessly. The game is ass online, but don't get me wrong though. Rockstar games are all overrated. But Red Dead
The
series
older one.
much better than GTA series overall. Like they just milked the fuck out of those games for no reason. No reason at all. Nobody wanted those games anymore after 3. I mean, 4 is
wasn't
loved
bad.
by a lot of people. I think looking back on it today, I just not
It's not as good as it
all.
was at one point.
Well, yeah, that, and even when I ended up playing it through when I was like, I don't know, fucking 14, 15, it's just not. It doesn't have as many features as something like GTA 5 did. So going back on it, I was just like, okay, it's kind of weird, man. And then the multiplayer is what I mean. Like GTA Online, best thing about GTA 5 by a long shot. Very
But yeah,
fun
definitely.
idea.
Like that was such a like. You can't lie. Like we all had fun playing GTA Online at one point. We played it this year when you came back from like the fucking duty or whatever. And you got done doing training.
last
Remember we
year?
played it?
And now it's shit.
Yeah, we was.
But it's
yeah.
like it's like that thing you posted in your story where it was like, your friend group ain't elite unless you have a 2-week Minecraft session
Every
after
6 months.
every 6 months. Like that's
Just
literally
now.
that's
literally
literally
us right now.
that's what GTA is, bro. Like I'm not gonna touch GTA for like 9 straight months, but when I get on that shit, we gonna have a blast.
Yes, sir.
But no,
Like,
the
it was
story
not-
mode in GTA 5, I don't know why people like that shit. That shit is a 2-pack of
I
ass.
feel like at least
It's
in
like
5. It
it's
feels
like
like
Among Us. Like we
Alright.
played it recently and had a lot of fun.
yeah,
what I mean?
tell Nizzy I was having fun.
I don't even have fun when I'm modding GTA. That's how you know the game is shit. When you don't have fun modding the game, it's ass.
Yeah.
It's simple as
I'm
that.
gonna say
I don't want to play that
the
shit.
main reason why GTA 5 is garbage to me is like besides Lamar, shout out to Meme, there's no really memorable side characters or even main characters. Like sure, Trevor crazy. Oh wow, crazy. Michael, his family ass. Imagine trying to spend time with your son and get robbed and left naked. Yeah, it must be nice. And your daughter's a thought, and your wife's cheating on you with a tennis man. Like, yeah, that's nice. And frankly, it's just a nigga, so they don't care about him.
They really said, yeah, he really said pain.
So I was like, damn, bro, I really don't care about nobody. Like Trevor's side character, you kind of forget. Like Michael's side character is his family, and you're like, damn, fuck your family. And Franklin's just got Lamar and his aunt. Like, well,
And his fucking dog.
And his dog. You're like, oh, that's interesting. I don't care about him though.
I guess at the time it was fun, but then now.
No.
It's
And also, wait, let me
Even back when I
let me address something because there's been like a hoax recently that niggas are telling like, oh, which one do you choose? Like the most obvious one is to make sure everybody's alive. Like I never seen why people had a hard choice of man who's gonna die or both of them can live. Like maybe if they had permadeath, right? Like if you fuck up the mission, everybody can permadeath. But there's not that in GTA. So obviously C's the best option. People are like, oh man, I had to kill Trevor. Oh man, I killed Michael. Like, nigga, what? That's the only reason why I can see the death wish option being hard. If you can actually permadeath, which there's no option of that. And
but there's no option.
And even if you do, how the fuck are you supposed to play the game if all your characters are dead?
There's a great way to explain how that works. You want to hear it?
Oh.
You don't play the game. Fallout 3 did that shit. When you're in the game is over. Why is that so difficult for niggas?
That's you're forgetting. GTA 5 is mainstream, and mainstream people wouldn't like that because they're.
You think Fallout 3 is in mainstream? Do you honestly think Fallout 3 is in mainstream?
I'm saying compared to GTA, it's bigger.
I would say at one point it was.
That doesn't mean anything. That just means that niggas are pussy and they don't want to make their game happy.
Okay, hold on.
Wait.
First of all, what are we talking about?
GTA 5.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're forgetting this is the same people that complain about Last of Us 2 spoilers being spoiled.
But it's weird because they did it in Rock and they did it in Red Dead 2 anyways.
Yeah.
When you at the end of the game you die, you become old dude.
But
guys,
yeah, I was gonna say people were expecting to play him eventually.
Guys, Jake still didn't give his.
I know. I was about to get to that. I was about to say people knew eventually that you would play as him. They thought it would be like you switch to him in missions or something, but they're like, oh, it's not that way.
But my point is, they can kill characters. They just didn't want to do it on GTA 5 for a reason. It's because the writing is shit.
Yeah.
There's your reason.
Anyway, Do you have a second game of mean that you would recommend for beginners? Or
I mean, I said Minecraft, but he already said that. And I don't want to say Castle Clashers because that's so basic and weird, but I
okay,
would
like
say
a
Castle.
game. Oh, Castle Crashers.
Yeah, Castle Clashers. I guess that's a
Hey,
good
It's a
one.
good one.
better Scott Ramona. Anyways,
Damn.
True.
Jake, what are your 2 games that you recommend for people trying to play?
For starting out, I would suggest like a new person starting like games, like play like a party game like Mario Kart, like Smash
You
Bros or
want
some shit
niggas
like
to
that.
rage frame 1?
Bro, is it, bro? If it's like you may be raging, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be having fun.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like,
Mario
just don't
Kart
play
is
with
it.
just don't play with someone that you know had played that game for a long ass time. You're gonna get your ass beat. Like, I've always felt like those 2 games, no matter like what type of genre of game you like to play, like those 2 games have always brought people together, and like no matter who you are, you have fun playing those type of games.
Yeah.
But as far as like a storytelling game, I wouldn't really want to know. I don't know. I guess it all just depends on the person. Like, if if it was like someone from like the hood or something like that, I'd tell them to play like God of War because Black Force energy, ripping people's heads off.
No cap.
Um, so I guess if like a random person like that would come to me, I would definitely suggest God of War then.
Would it be like the original or the new one?
Not the original one because I mean, yes, the original because the new one, although you still have those aspects of Black Force energy, it's also like dimmed down because he has Atreus and shit. So I definitely recommend either like 2 or 3.
But you can't skip 1. Even though the game's asking
I
you to
mean,
skip it.
I mean, they go through it. Like the
I would definitely suggest skipping one.
1 is ass. Don't get it
No, yeah,
twisted.
one.
That's
You have to
like
go
that's
through
like
it.
saying don't skip DMC2. You really gonna tell somebody to not skip DMC2?
But to
You
be
really
Because
gonna-
fair, DMC2
my
is
first
not
God of War,
really in the timeline.
my first God of War game was 2.
It
So,
is. It's just after the fact.
yeah,
Yeah.
And DMC3 is a prequel.
yeah, my first God of War game was 2, and that's what got me into the series. So I feel like that's a good one to start with.
Fair enough. Nizzy, welcome back. Since Nizzy, since you're coming back into gaming maybe soon, what will be like your recommendations for games?
Like you said for beginners, right?
Yeah, like people that never played a game before somehow.
Impossible.
I don't know. To be honest, like it would be some shit. Like I feel like where it's very. It would have to be definitely. I would let them play like more of an action game, or like something that is like really fast paced. So like, it would be something like probably like Black Ops or something, or like GTA.
Yeah.
And plus, it does depend on the person and what they want. So, like, say if someone I know, like, if he likes more shit that involves like that involves like a fantasy or like superheroes or like it would be like the Arkham game or some shit,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Or then like if it's like someone wants more of a historical kind of game, like then probably or like like a
Assassin's Creed.
No.
yeah, like Assassin's Creed. Like no, Assassin's Creed can keep a casual, especially like the older ones. Like
The older
I
ones
feel
are
like,
fun though.
Yeah, like I think like the older ones could, but like the newer ones are frustrating.
Ass.
Yeah, they're ass.
They don't make them like they used to.
And they use all of these big locations and big maps, open world maps for no reason. Like you don't even get to explore all of it. But that's besides the point. But yeah, so like something like along the lines of games, like I said, it just depends. Or like if someone wants like a mystery kind of thing, I would easily recommend like the LA Noir game or some shit. Like it just depends. But yeah.
On a lot of things, because like I could easily like it could depend on a lot of shit. Because like it could depend on like the type of person or the age of the person. Like if my nephew came up to me, I'm not gonna put that nigga on Left 4 Dead and Saints Row But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah.
if it's a nigga I know that got a lot of patience in life, I'll put him on to like Ghost of Tsushima and
Ghost of Tsushima.
and Red Dead 2 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain
Or like
things.
if a nigga just wanted to run around and shoot shit, I'd recommend Resident Evil.
Which
Yeah,
one?
like
I mean, Forza. We already talked
Yeah,
about
4 is
Forza.
obviously the best one, but that involves a lot of exploration. So I don't know.
I think.
Or
I
if
think.
I
I
like-
think all of them require exploration. To be fair.
if I knew somebody that was like, you know, like our age even, but they just do not like the idea of killing shit and they don't have fun seeing gore or anything like that, then everything we said would have to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Basically.
It just
For that, it'd
depends.
be like a story game. Like I don't know.
Yeah, so like Detroit Become Human maybe, but
Nigga,
even then
what?
it's
Yeah.
That's racism. That's a robot
Detroit
So,
racism.
Become
if you
Niggas
don't want to do it,
I mean,
you don't
niggas
want to
do
deal
die
with gore,
now.
bro. Deal with politics, bro. Come on.
Yeah, deal with
Yeah.
robot racism.
like if
niggas do die.
Steven told you guys put me onto 2 games, you'll be like, all right, bro, here's this communist bullshit. And but
Bro,
nah,
why
but
they-
for real
I'm
though.
like, bro, why are they talking about races, bro? Come on. He's a robot.
But now for real though, like if somebody just doesn't like gore and shit like that, then you're gonna have to like I don't know if you still want to fight shit, then Genshin Impact, you know,
Hmm.
or I don't know if you're a fucking idiot, I'll put you on to like Fortnite or Apex Legends.
You mean the
Yeah.
greatest game to exist, bro? Come on.
Yeah,
Or
Or if I just know a nigga to be a big fighter, then I'll put him on to like Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
And, like,
Kombat,
Smash.
yeah. Especially what Mortal Kombat game though? Like 9,
I think 10.
I think 10.
10.
Yeah,
10?
10 is the easiest one.
Yeah, it's also the most fun one.
9 and 10 are definitely the best to put somebody on.
All I gotta
11
say
is shit.
All I gotta say is 9. You punch someone once, and they just be gushing blood like gallons. I'm like, golly.
Really?
I fucks with
I love
9.
that game.
I like 9.
Grew up on 9. Grew up on a lot of Mortal Kombat games,
I
Me
honestly.
too.
I
Me
grew
too.
up on Armageddon, and then the rest.
I-
Duh, 10.
I had Armageddon too. I had Armageddon. I had
No, I grew up
Armageddon's
on
a
9
classic.
too.
I played Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 in
What I-
arcade when arcades were still a thing.
Yeah, bro. What I mean by like I grew up on 9, I mean like when I started to realize that fighting games were actually like thought provoking, where you could actually like think and win. Is 9 is the game that taught me how
No
to do that shit.
facts. I used to try and kick people's ass in that shit, bro. My little brother, my dad, my cousin.
I learned.
First day,
I learned combat combos and off that shit and everything. Like
That's how
Mortal Kombat now has got me going on that shit.
That's how
No,
it was
you
with
built you
Injustice.
just like me.
Yes, sir. I remember the first day Mortal Kombat 9 came out. I was in like my great grandmother's house, and my cousin was like, "Hey, yo, we trying to play." And it was like Say No Mas. It looked like it had 10 people. So I was like, I gotta learn this shit on the fly. I came in second pace because
I think I had Deadly Alliance too.
Ain't nothing gonna tell you. Nobody gonna tell me that the Mortal Kombat 9 cover art ain't the most iconic cover
No,
art.
it is. It's
Yeah.
definitely the
Series.
most iconic.
Let me see
Definitely.
it. Let me see it.
Even Mortal Kombat versus DC, I played the fuck out of that shit. Even it's
Me
an
too,
ass
bro.
game.
It's
Ass game, but I played the
It's so
fuck out of
bad.
that game.
What
Bro,
about
I
Marvel
used to
vs.
whoop my little
Capcom? You
brother's
guys
ass
like
with
that?
Luke
Marvel.
Cage.
I would say Marvel vs. Capcom is a little bit harder to play, especially.
But a
Well, it depends on which one.
sleeper game that like no cap, I didn't think nobody else in this world knew about. But my nigga Nizzy brought it up. Marvel Nemesis, that game is goated.
Yeah,
Wait, what game?
Yeah,
What
running
game?
back on that game tastes like milk. I was like, man,
Oh,
I
it's
love this
shit.
game.
Oh, it's a
No,
shit
yeah,
game.
I used to love
Oh,
that
it's a
game.
shit game.
Bro, that
Wait, what
But
game?
I
What
played
game?
Nemesis.
What game?
Marvel Nemesis.
Oh.
I remember
Bro, I
having
played
that
the
game.
fuck out of
I
that
remember
game.
playing that game, and I was like, man, I love this game. And I look back on it, I was like, who are half the cast here? Who is Johnny Electric Man?
These niggas are just random ass dudes, bro.
Did you
Yeah,
guys like
Johnny
Injustice?
Owens and shit.
Did you guys
Yeah,
like
that-
Injustice though? Like I actually that was one of my favorite fighting games. I got into
Injustice,
that one a lot.
I played the fuck out of
I
Injustice.
played the
Me
fuck
too,
out of
but
Injustice.
the
That
thing
was
The
about
first
it-
one, bro, I used to play Batgirl
The
all the
first
damn
one-
time, bro.
the first one-
Batgirl is coded,
Bro,
but I don't even.
I just got tired of the evil Superman trope. I hate that shit now.
Man,
That's
I'm-
true.
I'm
Bizarro?
evil, and you can't stop me, girl.
The Injustice storyline is shit. The gameplay is fun on 1. 2 kind of took a backseat on the gameplay department. Like it was just kind of just the balancing was shit, and then I hated how they did the whole armor system and everything.
Yeah,
but
that
it was
shit
an
looks
okay
bad.
game.
That shit looks like limiting.
I just want.
It was okay game, but The drip is the fine
Shut
part,
up. I
but
knew he
like
was gonna say that.
if you can turn off like the game modes or the options to turn off the whole fucking like stat part of the whole thing is why I like the game when I can like the game. But other than that, that's just ass.
Also, the
And
thing
also
too,
the DLCs were not fun.
they had Ninja
Like
Turtles.
they just got random ass niggas.
They said, "Hey,
Besides Starfire
Turtles."
and Enchantress, I don't give a fuck about the
They said,
DLC
"Hey,
characters.
you Turtles, come here." I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah, they brought the Ninja Turtles.
I
in there,
mean,
bro.
Mortal Kombat 10 had some random ass DLC characters.
I mean, at least
too.
it
But
got
they were
decent,
fun.
because in 9
They were
they
fun,
had
they
like
were
horror
fun.
people in the game, so there was like,
They had like
hey, more
fucking
horror
Jason
people.
and Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy was in 9, and they say, "Hey, more."
But my
horror
nigga,
people.
like, let me go look at the Injustice 2 DLC again. Like you said, the fucking Ninja Turtles. Who the fuck wanted them?
Bro,
They're,
me, bro,
they're
me.
and then
bro,
fucking
come on.
the Atom. I don't want to play no fucking Atom. And then Hellboy. Who the fuck? Who the
What
fuck
about
are these people? Why are they
What about-
here? I think the best
What about-
DLCs are easily
Niggas couldn't
Starfire.
fuck with me when I was noob in Mortal Kombat, bro.
No cap.
Okay.
What about Street Fighter versus Tekken? Tekken versus Street Fighter one. I
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that one
going with
slapped.
Street Fighter.
No, I love
That
that,
was good.
bro. That was
Yeah.
a slapper, bro.
I
I
was
don't
never
I
a
feel
fan
like-
of Street Fighter, so I choose
I-
Tekken people.
Starfire and fucking Sub Zero and my nigga Enchantress. Only good DLCs from Just 2. Rest
Oh, I
shit.
forgot my boy Sub Zero was in there.
Bro, fucking
They had to.
no.
But my nigga, but
Different
Injustice
fucking
1 had some
location.
of the most crazy. They had fucking Manhunter as a DLC, Batgirl, fucking Lobo. Why the
They
fuck?
had-
Where they
what-
go with this? Like-
wasn't what was the nigga the green one?
I mean, to be
Mark-
fair, from now
Captain-
The
The green
cast
one,
of Injustice
you're so
1
specific.
was so much better. My nigga Raven, dog, the Flash looks so much. Injustice 1 is a goated ass game.
yes, sir.
It is.
Fuck the storyline though. Shit.
So wait,
Yeah,
what was better?
fuck it.
What's better though?
Fuck it in the
Tekken
ear.
or Street Fighter?
Tekken for free.
Tekken.
Tekken for free.
I'm definitely going with Street Fighter.
I'm going with Tekken.
Although Tekken, crazy. Had a lot of fun on Tekken. I don't remember which one I played. I don't remember which one I played growing up, but I know I had.
Tekken 7 was goated.
Crazy enough, I never played Tekken 7.
Tekken 7's really good.
Yeah, bro. You
Once
missed out
again,
on a
just
lot.
don't care about the story because all they do is throw their family off the cliffs. Like literally,
I
you
think
look
we've
up the-
already established this on one podcast, but no one gives a fuck about any fighting game
No,
story.
they don't. But I'm just saying,
They're all shit.
I just want to know one question: why their family always throwing each other off cliffs? Like that's a trope in
Bro,
Tekken.
it's how they show love, bro.
That's the trope in Tekken. Just throw like literally, Demon Eye Man got thrown off a cliff when he was 5. I was like, what a great father. And he did the same thing for like 7 games. It's happened
Throw
7
niggas
Yeah,
off
games.
bro.
the cliff.
You ain't never had your dad throw you off a cliff before, bro?
Nah, I don't have that.
Nobody wants to care about a story for goddamn Tekken or any fighting game. They're shit.
Shout my nigga Jen.
Fucking terrible. You know, the thing is, you could be terrible in a dumb way or terrible in a good way. And
And then niggas are terrible in a dumb way.
I just don't care about a fighting game.
You not rocking with cliffs?
No.
Yo, throw it down off a cliff.
hey, that rap nigga is not a real person.
Bro,
At all, bro.
he is
You
not
rocking with
human,
cliffs?
bro. I don't.
Y'all not rocking with the female?
You're not
Yeah,
rocking
right.
with that nigga. You talking about? You not rocking with rape? Like,
Yeah.
we're not.
Y'all not
I'm
rocking
going
with
that
forceful
one.
energy?
I'm going that one, Your Honor.
You're not rocking with Demo Homicide?
Y'all not rocking
Hey,
with
nigga,
the
no.
genocide of
Like, we're
man?
obviously not.
All right, hold up.
You not rocking with women in dresses? Nigga, shut the fuck up.
All right.
Hey, yo, my nigga.
There's been a craze lately, right? I would say 2 things. One, I would say the more mainstream side, and one in the more of the this really never happened side. There's 2 shows that be blowing up weekly like crazy, and those 2 are WandaVision and Attack on Titan.
Yes, sir.
Now, just in case this age really wrong, niggas be spoiling shit. I'm gonna say that.
Yes, bro.
I say
yes.
like literally, I woke up.
My bad.
No, not you.
No. Yeah, not you, bro. Not you.
No, I'm talking about one Attack on Titan people.
Yes,
are
bro.
If
They
you don't
are
watch-
the worst.
If you don't watch the show Frame 1, like you don't watch the episode Frame 1, you're gonna know who's gonna die this episode.
Yes, bro.
And-
Especially all over TikTok, bro. That shit is the worst.
And,
oh my god.
I kind of expected it for Marvel because everything Marvel wise gets spoiled, and if you don't watch it, get fucked, buddy. But let's just say I know something happens on a certain episode, and I was like, well, something happens. I don't know what it is, but let's just say the whole internet exploded about it. Now, for some people, just like prior to like any other thing, they get talked a lot. Eventually, either or, you're gonna get spoiled. Happened with Infinity War. Happened with Endgame. I really don't think it happened with any anime before Attack on Titan. I'm gonna keep it stacked. Like niggas wasn't spoiling Dragon Ball. I'll tell you that, or wasn't spoiling.
Because nobody gives a fuck about the plot.
Yeah, no, niggas wasn't spoiling Naruto either. Like I think Attack on Titan was like.
Bro, nobody watched Endgame. Iron Man dies at the end.
Like I don't think no one watches that, but like yeah, be like that. So for y'all, do you think like spoilers ruin a show for you?
Yeah, no shit.
No,
I mean, I feel like it depends. Like sometimes, like I said, I'll hear
How
a
does it
spoiler about
depend?
something. Because listen, can I explain? Damn. Like if I hear a spoiler or something, say like I'm not really too into the show, but I'm like I pick it up anyways. Like and like I hear a spoiler for it, I'm like okay, like I'll be mindful of the part. So like even though like I'm not really like I may not be too invested in the show like myself. Like I wouldn't really care too much about spoilers. Now, if it was like for something like, like Attack on Titan, like you said, I spoiled, this episode that just passed, and like the certain character who died. I'm not gonna say. I spoiled myself for like a month ago, so I already knew what the fuck was gonna happen. So emotionally, it wasn't as impactful as it could have been.
I see.
I mean, yeah, of course, spoilers ruin shit. Like the thing, and I guess it's like there's different levels to ruining shit. Like, have you guys watched the newest episode of WandaVision?
No.
Okay, never mind.
No.
But like, I'm just saying, like, there's certain things that like could be considered spoilery that wasn't spoiled for me because I kind of predicted it. So like, there's those levels, and then there's like
Spider-Man
levels where
I feel like it was so obvious who was gonna come in.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything, but I feel like it's so obvious, bro.
Yeah.
And I said in the chat, bro, like, motherfuckers really think it's gonna be Tobey Maguire, bro. I'm like, y'all sound stupid as hell, yeah. Motherfuckers
like,
gonna do anything for Tobey to come back.
Yeah, them niggas. Next thing you know, Toby Spider-Man, they think it's gonna be showing up in Guardians 3.
Yes,
He goes
bro.
Face and like, what's up, guys? Want some pizza?
Yeah, like, what are you doing in space, dog?
Talking about pizza time.
Oh my god. Well, in the elevator with the guy from Lab Rats, like, get the fuck out of here.
No, I don't see how you can say that spoilers aren't ruining something. It's literally the idea why the word's called fucking spoil something. What are you saying right now? A spoiler doesn't mean that somebody told you. Like you're trying. I don't know if y'all are confusing what a spoiler is. A spoiler is directly something that fucks with the the storyline.
Predictability of a story.
Yeah, the predictability of a storyline, or like a main plot point, or something like with fucking Iron Man dying in Endgame type shit. It's not something small. It's not something like, guys, guess what? I don't fucking know. This nigga gets his power or something.
Well,
It's like, okay.
That's like I said, it all depends on how how deep you
No,
really want to
no.
care
No,
about the
but
story.
let me-
Because
No,
listen,
but then that doesn't matter.
because
Then.
like
It's not
if
spoilers.
like because all right, so you know how Eli talks about Code Geass a lot. If I was to go and watch Code Geass, I'm not gonna get mad that he spoiled it because fuck it.
Yeah.
But my point literally is that a spoiler is by definition something that ruins the platform for you, whatever that may be. So it's not like you can. This isn't an open term, is what I'm saying. It's something that ruins it for the person that is being told whatever the thing is. So it's by definition going to fuck with you. It sucks. It's nothing good about a spoiler. And yeah, you like with the Lelouch situation. A bunch of niggas told me that Lelouch died, and I haven't watched one episode of Code Geass entirely, right? And if I don't want to watch it. And a part of the reason why I don't want to watch it is because niggas told me for so many years what happened with the damn show in every way. I already got to show y'all. Yeah, watch it
Uh,
more, bro.
Fuck out.
I mean,
And it's so yeah, Code Geass is an example of it. A show that's been entirely spoiled.
Hey, let me spit. So, same thing happened when I watched Code Geass too, right? They was like, damn, this nigga dies. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And like years ago, I was like, wait a minute, was this a like top 5 endings or something? And I was like, I think he dies in the end. But I was always like, how does it get so bad? I'm not gonna spoil it. But let's just say, it was more of like how.
What are you trying to hide a spoil from?
You're right. So basically, yeah, the nigga dies in the end. Crazy, right?
Oh no, don't do it! Oh my god, it's gonna ruin my perception of the show.
So-
Idiot! I don't want to watch
Banjo,
the
I saw
show.
your DM.
I'm talking about like spoilers in general. But the point was for me
No.
that I don't care what happened at the end. I just want to know how it built up to how he died. Like you can say,
Yeah, no shit. You can enjoy a show that's been spoiled. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy a show that's been spoiled or like the fucking things that happen in between it. I'm just saying that a spoiler is, by definition, like Dizzy said, a destruction of a unpredictable
Yeah,
part.
we know that, but that's not what he was saying. He was just
Yeah.
like, no one said anything about you wanting to watch anything. It's just how do you feel about spoilers? That's all he said.
yeah,
Idiot. I'm telling you how I feel about spoilers. I'm just using an example of Code Geass. All I'm saying is that spoilers, by definition, is something that ruins something for you. It's not to be debated.
We know.
It's not an open source.
We know that.
So then why is it questioned the spoiler ruin things? Yes, that's what it fucking means. It's literally called a spoiler. It spoils. It spoils.
I'm telling you, there's some people that don't mind being spoiled. It's like
Yeah, like
there's some people that literally you have to.
Then
spoil
it's
to
not
get into
a
the show.
spoiler.
I mean,
It's not a spoiler unless it spoils.
It's still
Are you
a
not understanding what I'm
spoiler.
saying?
What are you talking about? Bro,
Because
it doesn't ruin
you're
anything
trying.
for you,
It's
still a
called something
spoiler.
different. It's called explaining the storyline at that point. Because if somebody actually explains something, that's not fucking spoiling them. They're trying to
Yes,
ask
it
for
is,
something.
bro. It's still a spoiler, regardless of if it.
Oh, you fucking idiot!
makes you-
The whole
Yes, it
idea of a spoiler
does!
is something being told to someone that didn't want it to be told to.
Bro,
Like,
it's still in order for you to tell a storyline, bro, for someone who's never watched it before, you still have to spoil shit, bro.
goddamn,
Doesn't
are you not
matter.
understanding what I'm saying? What the word means?
Oh my god, I know
Like,
what you're saying. The word.
If you,
means,
but all right,
it
so
doesn't
what you're
change
not
the fact that
understanding
you
is
don't-
what you're
bro,
not
you don't
understanding
have
is
to, bro.
if somebody tells you
Oh my
something
god.
and I hear it and I don't give a fuck about whatever they're saying in like a way to ruin it for me, then they didn't spoil shit for me. They just explained the plot.
That's still a
Now,
spoiler. It doesn't
on
matter
the
if it
other
doesn't spoil
hand,
you
when the
for
AOT
you.
community goes out there and tells every fucking thing that happens throughout the entire fucking show that is relevant to any type of shock, awe factor, or important moment, that is spoiling. It's not spoiling to tell somebody that something happened and they asked you, or something happened and they didn't seem to care about it, or something happened and you clearly read the room or something like that.
Okay.
Spoilers is when somebody's talking and they say some shit and you're like, God damn, nigga, you fucking did it, didn't you? You fucking went and spoiled it. You wouldn't tell me your light died. You wouldn't tell me light lost. That's spoilers. You wouldn't tell me L died. You didn't tell me, God damn,
It's
bro, that's
still-
two skinny guns.
It's still a
I don't fucking
description.
care.
It doesn't matter.
I'm
Bro,
saying no. I mean,
it doesn't
like,
matter, bro.
I mean, a perfect example is like you said with Attack on Titan. Literally, someone could be like, "Man, I'm on like season 2," and niggas can tell you everything that happened in season 4, declining everything in the build up of season 2, and it's like, damn, I fucking hate you. I'm still gonna watch it though. I enjoy it.
That didn't say that you can't.
No, legit, bro. Legit,
God.
the definition says it's a
Oh my
description that reduces the tension. So yeah, it may reduce how you feel about it, but it doesn't mean that you wouldn't be emotionally invested in it. Doesn't matter if you
That's
fucking
not
how
I-
he's
I lit-
saying.
Hey, at which part did I say that you're not gonna be invested?
No, I mean,
Banjo
just-
literally said, guys, Banjo literally said you can still be invested into a show even if it was spoiled. That's how I got into One Piece. I literally got it spoiled to me, and that's what made me fall in love with
yeah,
it.
that's why I said before. I said
Okay, but
spoilers is the reason
but
why I
at
watch
its
it in the first place.
yeah,
So-
like, that's what we were saying before you started. What?
No, that's the first thing I fucking said about it. What you niggas are saying, you niggas are using the term too loosely. You're trying to say that anything
Bro,
that is
that's what I
explained
said
through the
at first,
storyline
bro.
is a spoiler.
No, I'm saying like
Nigga, it's
major
not.
plot
It's
Bro,
only
that's what I said about
it's only
Attack on
major
Titan, bro.
important plot points.
That's what
Yeah.
I said about
Yeah,
Attack on
major
Titan,
plot
bro.
points.
Like with this, like spoiler alert, for who fucking watches it. Sasha died this fucking past episode, and like I said, I was like, it's not as emotionally fucking, impactful on me, but I still fucking enjoyed it. That's exactly what I said. Like, so what the fuck?
No, I was trying to
Bro,
say.
let's just go. Yeah, let's just go on to the next question, dog.
Understand what I'm saying? I'm saying
No, I
that
know
this
what you
question
mean.
is dumb because yes, it ruins things. The question is, the spoilers
Wait.
ruin things? Yes, it by definition ruins things. Why are we asking if it ruins something?
Because
What is the depth
I'll give
behind it?
Last of Us 2 like joy. People knew what's
You gotta
happening
put
in
my
Last
sword
of Us
back.
2. All right, I'm not gonna say what happens, but if someone was like, "Huh," like I'm gonna say there's a lot of streamers who was like, "Damn, I wonder what happens," and niggas in the stream was like, "Hey yo, this
Don't
and this
kill me. Don't
happened."
kill
Like,
me.
oh,
Don't kill
I'm
me.
actually
I'm trying
happy
to
you
enchant
told me
shit.
that because I'm right. It doesn't need to ruin it. They just like clarification too. Like, let's say
Spoiler point.
it is a spoiler. If they didn't know.
It's not a fucking spoiler.
If they didn't know, it's not a spoiler until you got told it. You can predict a spoiler.
Oh my god!
Look at that.
You don't understand.
All
I'm
right,
using lack
next
of common
question, next
sense.
question.
I'm
Yes.
using a lack.
We're
This
never
is
gonna get
dumb.
off this debate.
Niggas is dumb.
I
They can't
like seeing Banjo mad.
differentiate the theoretical
I
world
know,
and
but no, wait, Banjo.
the
I know
real
what you
world.
mean. It can't be a spoiler if it doesn't ruin your experience.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying it can be a spoiler if you don't give a fuck about what experience is trying to ruin or whatever tension. If you already knew 100% of your mind that this shit happened, someone just confirms it, it doesn't change what just happened. It only changes it if it's wrong. You see what I'm saying? If I said this character is going to die 100% in my mind, and then I see them die, nothing matters. Somebody tells me to die, nothing matters. However, I say this entire time, everybody's watching knows that I think this character's gonna die, and everyone spoils and say they don't fucking die, then I'm fucking spoiled. Do you see how that works?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's two totally different things. Spoilers are not what you predict and then change, and it's the same thing that you see. Spoilers is somebody saying something that you literally didn't predict, and then being told to you.
Fair enough.
It's not. So yes, by
So
definition,
basically,
You know what,
basically,
Banjo?
so like my theory for WandaVision is that the big bad is Mephisto. If I found out, if a nigga told me before I watched the episode that it wasn't Mephisto or that it wasn't Mephisto, then it is a fucking spoiler technically.
yes. But if they confirmed that it was exactly what you were thinking, they didn't spoil shit for you. They just confirmed your prediction. Two totally different things. Spoilers is when like they said, tensions is now destroyed. Everything you were like, damn, this is gonna happen, and then say no one says anything, and it happens completely different from what you just said. Boom. Now you're not spoiled. You just had it.
Wait. So you're saying that
I
if
enjoy this.
if someone's like, say you're watching a show, you're like, oh yeah, one of your favorite characters is gonna die. You think that one of your favorite characters is gonna die, and then someone says they do. You saying that's not a
No,
spoiler?
they're saying if they don't die. Let's say like,
Yes.
damn, like man, I hope Naruto. I think Naruto's gonna die. He's like, no, he's not. He's like, he's just spoiled that. That's what he means.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, so you're saying if they all right, but I'm saying like if they let you know that ahead of time that they do die, you're saying that's not a spoiler?
No, okay, it's like the
No, that's
opposite of
what
what you're thinking. Like, let's say you're watching some show and you're like,
Bro,
man, I think
oh
he's
my
not gonna
God.
die, and someone said, yeah, he's gonna die. You're like, what the fuck? And if it's that vice versa, like it's like
you could have shut it. Like a lot, it's just like with Iron Man. A lot of people predicted Iron Man was gonna die.
yeah, but they're still like, what the fuck? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Why you told me that?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
lot. That was on like at least 70% of people's minds. That Iron Man
Yeah,
was gonna
but
fucking
niggas still got
die.
mad when they said when people confirmed that he was dead.
Wait, Iron Man died?
Yeah,
Bro, we saw this together.
No, it was a joke.
All right, wait.
No.
Y'all are confusing this too. A bunch of casuals that never read comics watched fucking that movie, so they didn't have any clue what was gonna fucking happen. Those are the niggas that were mad. Niggas that knew what were happening, no one was mad. We knew Iron Man was coming. No one's stupid.
I generally didn't care. I'm gonna be honest. I generally didn't care about the MCU until fucking
Spider-Man.
what
died.
movie was it?
Fuck the MCU.
Actually,
No,
I really
I didn't care. I didn't care about the MCU until fucking Homecoming. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey yo, that nigga Jake is spitting.
I didn't care. I didn't. Well, I grew up. I watched it. I watched the first Iron Man movie as a kid, so I guess I technically cared.
I didn't give a
I
fuck.
cared, but it was like my peak.
I still don't give a fuck.
My peak happiness was when Spider-Man came, and I was like, "What was going on?"
Yeah, that's bro. That when I see that Civil War
When I see
trailer,
that-
bro.
I was
No,
going
when I see
crazy
the
when I
Civil
see
War
Civil
trailer,
War.
bro.
Guardians, 'cause I like
The
the
only reason I
Guardians.
watched Civil War was because of
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, bro. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I would watch the trailer. It's like, why am I gonna watch this movie again? And Spider-Man came. I was like, that's the reason.
no, I seen him do a backflip when he with the Captain America shit.
And then, and then it just went downhill. I was like, oh, he's in.
And only-
now.
And little did we know that would be the only scene that nigga was in.
Yeah. They said we need.
Well, we
to
saw
get
in the trailers what we got in the movie.
Because Sony fucked it up because he was supposed to be in the movie way more, but they were playing.
Fuck Sony and their greedy ass fucking. They ain't got shit going for their shitty ass movie.
They have
industry.
Spider-Verse.
They got shit going for
That's
them.
the animation department, nigga.
Damn.
Only thing they got is Spider. When it comes to films, it comes to anything. Only thing they give a fuck up. Anybody gives a fuck about them for is the goddamn fucking Spider-Man shit. Who gives a fuck about anything else they do?
Bro, no
Give me
one
Spider-Man.
cares. No, bro. Motherfuckers that don't read the comics and nothing like that, bro, they are only invested in the fucking Spider-Verse. It fucking pisses me off. It's like, oh, the multiverse is that? And like, bro, you can't complain about Spider-Man and the MCU being like a standalone superhero if all you guys are fucking talking about, oh yeah, bring us Spider-Verse. Like, he's working with other people then too, so what are you getting upset for? He fucking works with the Avengers and the
They
MCU.
think it's at the expense of
Because there's a black man playing it. That's why.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Get your money, black man.
But yeah,
I swear, motherfuckers pick and choose when they want to be Spider-Man fans. I swear.
That's a Spider-Man fan.
No cap.
We already had this. Spider-Man fans are the most hypocritical people.
They fucking pisses
Bro,
me
to be
off.
honest,
I hate Spider-Man fans.
I hate Batman fans.
Batman fans suck too.
Hate them too.
Nizzy's just a J. Jonah Jameson as Spider-Man and Batman fan.
No, I was saying that about someone today. He was like, "Oh, you a fucking menace." I was like, "Damn, relax, bro. It's just an opinion." No.
Nah, bro. Batman fans, and they all try and act like they're peaceful. I hate that shit.
Bro, Zack Snyder
Guys,
is the
let's
comic book
let's
accurate version,
appreciate
bro.
all versions of Batman. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You're not a fan, nigga. Like, bro.
Bro, those be the same one to get
Let's
upset if you say that
appreciate
Zack
the
Snyder
character,
sucks.
even if it's not the character. What kind of shit is that? Like, nigga, what the Batman's whole philosophy is I'm not gonna kill. So when Batman fucking kills, he is not Batman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But he will whoop your fucking ass.
Bro, he will put you in a coma, bro. He will put you in a stretcher. But if he kills.
All right, hold on. All right, another topic, right? So recently, we're watching an interesting show called Shark Tank. I used to watch the show when I was in a business class because it was an easy way to learn business, obviously. Even though half those niggas are dumb, low key. And shout out to one of the people in Shark Tank. My teacher knows him. He was the one that make the fast ramen cooker. Blah blah blah. Anyways, so I felt like I want to see what niggas can invent. Now, I'm gonna make it more easier. It can literally not be possible to make it, but if you have to sell this product, type B, what invention we make? I'll go first, so niggas can think about it. I'm gonna make this. This is a powerful estate. I'm gonna call this product the Chanel. Now I know what you're thinking, nigga. Why the fuck are you naming it Chanel? Think
why are
of
you
the
naming
first
it
lyrics. Think of the first lyrics of Chanel by Frank Ocean. My guy, pretty like a girl, right?
Oh jeez.
Oh Jesus.
All right, stay with me now.
No.
Now this is
I
gonna
don't think I
help.
will.
Wait.
I don't think I will.
This is gonna help a lot of communities. It's a temporary gender switch.
No.
Wait. Let me hear me out.
Huh?
Hear me out. There's 3 versions. I mean, 2 versions actually.
Shout out
One-
Hunter.
There's one if you just want the genitalia, and 2 you want to do the full Saiyan transformation to whatever gender. Let me,
Bro, you got
keep me
something you trying
going.
to tell us,
Keep
bro?
me going.
No.
No, wait.
Yo,
Hear me out.
DJ,
Wait,
take
hear
the
me
mic
out.
from him.
Hear me out. So let's
I'll
say
take the
Banjo was like,
next
hey,
question.
say like Banjo's like, damn, I want a tranny.
No.
Get off the mic. Get off the mic.
What is this hot take, bro?
Bro, it's
What?
an invention, bro. I'm saying,
Bro,
yo,
this is-
Bro, you
this
sound
is
like
bad.
Joker when he-
This is bad.
Bro,
This is bad.
are you coming up to this, bro? What
Yeah,
accept you,
bro.
bro?
wait,
Yo,
let
bro,
me
you can tell us.
finish.
Yeah,
You can't even go in.
he sounded like the Joker when he was spitting jokes and no one was laughing. Like,
This man really thought he was
Yeah.
gonna have people agree, bro.
Yeah, nigga, what?
Let me finish.
Oh, you think of this one?
Let me finish.
bro.
So let's say Banjo, you know,
plead the
he's on his
fifth, I plead the
tranny
fifth.
rate, right? He's like, damn,
Oh my!
I would like a tranny. Jewel can take a pill and turn to
Oh my god. No, what?
Oh,
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Stop the count.
Yeah, stop. Stop rolling this
Hey
shit.
yo, DJ D-Rat, cut the beat.
Hey yo,
Wait,
hey yo, nigga, no, we're not.
Got this
We're,
nigga's
we're,
voice box out.
yeah, this nigga needs to stop.
I'm not
Bro,
done. Wait,
this is the most.
Wait,
You're not done?
Finish. All right.
Jesus.
I'm saying this
Please.
because there is a big community of transgenders, right? So let's say
Oh,
they're like,
God.
man, I want to try it out,
God.
right?
Jesus,
Wow.
this
Wait,
nigga's.
damn.
I thought this was a
Wait,
joke.
wait.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
done.
ass.
I'm not done.
Jesus,
So let's say they're
man.
like, dang, I want to try it out. They can do it without having the permanent repercussions, and if they like it, they can get the foul repercussions. Amazing, right?
No,
Bro,
No!
you are talking to heterosexual men right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
bro.
no,
You.
nigga, he's not talking to no one right now. Cause even they would tell you that's some dumb
Bro,
shit.
he's trying to convince himself that he likes this shit, bro. Like,
What? Look, I'm saying obviously the product's not for you. Do you think niggas like fishing? No, but that's a $3 billion company for some reason.
That doesn't mean that this makes sense just because we don't agree.
bro,
We don't agree.
No, I'm talking
fishing,
look.
fishing makes the money and brings them
Nigga,
food, bro.
telling niggas
And you can't
about
relate to that to stuff for someone being
transgenders.
transgender. What, bro?
Yes, I can, because that's a
You can't-
multi-million
Bro,
dollar
Is
company.
being transgender a
there's
job,
no way
bro?
I would have a girlfriend. There's no way I would have Zendaya and then all of a sudden want to give her a dick. Like,
Yeah,
You don't
like,
go
nigga, don't-
from Zendaya.
if I wanted to go do that
Shaq,
shit, I would.
bro. Like,
and it's like, I see what you're trying to go with this, where you're saying that like, oh, some niggas are confused and they want to try it out or something like that.
Also, wait.
But nigga, they're not confused in the sense they want to try it out. Nigga, they just want to be that shit. They don't want to
No.
try it. They want to do it.
Also,
these
hear me
niggas
out.
literally
Wait,
cut themselves
another,
because they don't.
another one. We have lowly niggas, super
Oh,
duper
God.
neat niggas.
oh my god,
They can be so
No.
great. They can just blast themselves out being a girl. Look at that. Why am I being booed?
bro,
Right?
I'm lonely, not doing
No.
it now, bro. What are you
Bro,
talking
you're not.
about?
This
Why
nigga's
would I
dumb
give
as
myself-
hell,
You're
bro.
not a
Bro,
neat,
why in
though.
the fuck would I want to give myself a pussy?
So
Fuck
you're
myself
given the
up.
option. You just told yourself right now in this world that you can create an invention that no matter how unrealistic it is going to just work in this theoretical world. And you decided this shit, not solve world hunger, not cure cancer,
Bro, wait.
not give homeless people housing.
Okay,
But this
look.
nigga said, yeah, make everybody a
Look,
bitch.
Look, you have to make it like Shark Tank. Like,
This
look.
nigga said.
Oh, wait
this nigga
a
said, "Want
minute.
dildo?"
Okay, wait. Let me.
You
run
had
it
your
back.
chance to
All right, let me
speak.
run it back.
Yeah, you had just said, nigga, I think it's our turn.
right, look.
I think you've lost.
No, wait.
I want
No,
to make
explain.
a
Okay.
mention
That
where
this was a
I
troll.
hear what the hell I just heard, bro.
Look,
Yeah, this
They
nigga
had to
just said this shit so we
they
could
had to
talk.
make it money.
Because
I
there ain't
said,
no way you
look,
thought this was a good idea.
it's not. But look, I was saying, I said, look, you look at the title, dumbass Shark Tank ideas. Of course, it's not serious. And obviously,
Yeah, I think
if
you
we're
honestly have to get out of here.
if we're going realistic,
We gotta go.
Hey, yo, I
You
don't
gotta
like
get
being
the
a
fuck
Shark
out
Stop
of
the
here.
podcast.
I'll
Get the fuck out of here.
Get off the mic.
I'll
Get off
Get off the mic.
Get off the fight.
I was saying,
Because
there's
what
like,
the fuck?
look, if you're getting based off of that, you can't make money off
Bro,
it.
who made this nigga the podcast leader?
Me.
Who
Like,
gave
there's
you the
literally a
right
man
to
that was
have
like,
your
hey,
own
yo,
podcast?
there's like, Ayo, because they did this earlier. Like, Ayo, let me pull up. I can literally make gold off of one bottle of water. You can't do that shit. But that was in the fucking Shark Tank for some reason. So of course it's dumb.
So you're equating
That's not- but
you're,
that's
you're,
not-
no, you're equating fucking making money to fucking transgender.
So you're a
What,
Shark
bro?
Tank
You're
investor?
trying. This is the equivalent to saying, "Hey, bro, so y'all ever just thought y'all wanted to be black? Take this pill here, and you're about to be that." Like,
Eli,
what?
I'm gonna be honest,
And it
bro.
comes to that
Recently,
fact where you can be every
You want
race
to try
you
out
want.
you're a straight man and you want to try out a dildo? Well, turn into
You want to try
a
a fucking pussy? You want to
Eli,
have a pussy for an hour? Well, I can help you with that. Why?
your takes recently have been kind of,
I know. Look,
bro.
Hey, this is
I'm
no way
saying
you
this.
thought this was
No,
like
wait.
that.
It's not a product for us. It's for the other people. Needs.
But I'm saying even they don't want this shit.
look,
Obviously, we don't want this shit.
If a nigga's having
They don't
identity
need it.
issues, he's not gonna want to.
Yeah, they don't want to just try it out.
They want to.
They want to do that. Shit.
no.
These
Yeah.
niggas literally cut themselves because they are not what they want to be. You think they want to be it for a temporary?
No, I'm saying
time?
for people that do think they want it temporarily. Obviously, the one that want it for good can have it for good.
All right, you can say that about everything. Though. You can be like, all right, bro. What about the niggas that want to be black? Like, it's still a bad idea, regardless. You
I
don't
mean,
be
it did it
supposed
in
to
South Park.
weird ass shit.
And
Like,
plus,
Nigga
you
from
if,
gotta
South
if,
Park.
capitalize on physical
and if that's the
issues.
case, since it's only going to be
Man,
temporary,
they're
they're gonna
taking
they're gonna
It's
be
gonna be
they're gonna
hilarious
love.
if we ever got
seriously.
attention or some shit, and then niggas come back to this fucking podcast.
And then we'll find that you're an idiot.
It's gay.
They go like, this nigga was on here talking about transgenders.
This
It
nigga
wasn't us.
said,
It was Eli.
hey, yeah, just to remember that we are
Hey.
agreeing with this.
Hey,
dude,
just
bro.
remember
This nigga
that
is
I
not.
wanted a better universe for everybody. They don't. That's crazy.
This is
This is
y'all.
the better. Your better
He
universe
honestly
is
is
letting
better
people
than-
who don't want to care about
The
being
crazy part is,
trans.
no matter how much shit we just said against this, he still thinks he's spitting.
Bro,
This is literally
how-
called the
how do I
dumbass
want a
Shark
better
Tank
uni-
ideas. You think I'm serious about this?
How
You
do I
are
wanna-
serious. Get out of here. You are serious.
You was
You-
dead ass, bro.
Don't
Come
be
on
talking
now.
just us now. That's you.
This
we
shit
been on your
sounded
ass.
dead ass. Like,
He is.
Yeah, I'm never. I don't
this
care
nigga
what
said-
you
you was using that nigga was doing the hear me out shit. The hear me
Yeah.
out movement.
Now hear me out, guys.
And it's like,
This
nigga,
nigga
we're
thought
not
he was gonna.
listening.
He thought he was gonna get some fucking good reactions.
He thought he was
He
I
thought he
do.
saw it real
To be
quick,
fair.
I
bro.
thought we were
I
literally
do.
gonna talk about like Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
Yeah,
Okay, wait.
like,
Yeah,
Okay.
with the damn
Alright,
actual
look.
Shark Tank.
Do you want to know about Shark? Look, Shark Tank is not as crazy as you think. Someone thought a pillow with a hoodie was a good
Wait.
idea.
So wait,
They
you
thought-
thought you said that it's not as crazy as you think, but you think that being able to change somebody's entire gender works with this then?
Damn right.
How?
Eli.
Yeah,
here's the best
And
idea.
change your
Eli.
gender for a temporary time. Nobody
Yeah.
Exactly.
with their
Eli.
gender wants to do it for a temporary time.
Eli.
Yes.
This is what
Nigga, if I let's just say if I was one of those people, bro, I'm looking to be a girl forever, not.
No.
Right, because you're gonna give them happiness
They're
and
not
take
doing
away.
They're not doing it for a damn aesthetic. They're doing it because they want to be that, or they feel that they are that.
No, fair enough.
It is fair enough because you're not making any
Yeah, we don't need you to confirm.
We
know.
just need you to take back what you just said. You just
Yeah.
wasted like 10 minutes of our
Huh?
time talking about
Bro, y'all
transgender.
Bro,
Bro,
I
You don't-
I just lost 15 minutes and 15 brain
Look,
cells.
Bro, that's 15 minutes. I ain't never getting back, bro.
Nigga,
Bro,
yeah.
we could have been talking about
It could have been wait.
Guys,
Y'all made it
y'all
longer.
talking about-
Y'all could have made it 3
niggas.
minutes and move on. But y'all need to talk about it.
Okay. Look.
Because nigga, you don't just say that shit. It's
Oh my god. Yo, hello. Fuck.
Yes, that's me.
But no. But look, this is how Eli's idea would be better and smarter. If people are unsure about if they want to change their gender, that
No.
pill or whatever he's saying would work
No.
better.
No,
gotta
we just
later-
said that.
How about
We
being
just-
sure? How about you make
Especially
sure
if
it's
he's
what
not
you
even
want?
among those type of group of people. He's
Oh,
around
yeah.
niggas that want to be niggas and niggas that aren't gay. Like, nigga, none of us here, we're all straight. I'm pretty sure.
I think I
Straight
Yeah,
up.
guys. Yeah, guys, we are. Haha.
Hey, you see, bro, like the way we talk, that's clear and obvious. We're just a bunch of
Yeah.
heterosexual dickheads. Come on now.
Yeah, we love girls.
I would never suck his dick.
Only nigga I love is God. I love that nigga God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, God. That's what I call him when he's.
Hey yo.
Y'all niggas,
But anyway, this nigga Eli knows he's got this shit's gonna work.
Eli, go to sleep, bro.
Hey, bro, he thought he was spitting. Go ahead, go to nap
the
time,
only
bro.
thing worth it about this shit was the friends I made along the way.
What the fuck? Hey, bro. Hey, I'm never letting this nigga live this down. Hey, y'all just wake up.
Hey,
Y'all
yo,
ever feel like
Eli, didn't you want to be a trainer, bro?
Hey, y'all
You know,
ever
that's-
just wake up
hey, you know,
like,
yeah.
damn, I really want a fucking pussy right now. Actually,
Yeah,
today,
what I would do to be a girl right now, dog.
what I would do to see this dick morph into a pussy right now.
Man's really thinking of Power
This is
Rangers,
like-
like Mighty Morphin and shit.
I can do that. Oh,
This nigga dumb. Shit, bro.
Oh my god.
This was a
God
waste of
damn,
time.
Eli.
All I did was get some laughs.
Hey, to be fair, y'all
No.
made it, y'all
And I don't
extended
even know if the
the
laugh was
conversation.
worth it.
You be
I
surprised.
don't think it was. We could have laughed at so many other things.
See, y'all extended it.
Bro, we could have talked about a cure for cancer. We could have talked about like
Okay,
solving
but
world
okay,
hunger,
wait. All
finding
I'm
world
saying
peace.
is,
But you want to talk about
I'm saying you gotta
changing
say,
your
okay,
gender,
look,
bro.
look.
Like,
I would have
As a
accepted
woman.
like an invention that like got rid of niggas like I don't know like super celebrity niggas and like just made them super ugly who are there on screen or some shit. But that's dumb as hell and that's much better than this shit. That's like what you're talking about is like social terrorism right now.
Yes.
Like imagine it changes how you look completely too. So then your homie gets mad at you, turns into a bitch, and while you're fucking him, he turns back into a
yo,
nigga. Like,
I would be so mad, bro.
yeah, like nigga.
So all the homies getting pussy. I mean, but it has to be from like a certain.
He like
time,
I'm gonna get a pussy and share it with my niggas.
That's
what
thrill as
kind
hell
of
for you
shit
to
is
think
that?
that. But I don't want
All
that.
right, I mean, I'm not any more convinced than I was before right now after y'all said that.
I'm
Oh,
just
I
convinced
wasn't
that
trying to
Eli.
I was just saying
I'm just
that.
I
convinced
know,
that
I'm
Eli's
just
gonna be
saying.
trans, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, also,
Yeah, this nigga is
hold
definitely a
up.
tranny.
Also good for lesbian couples because we could be like eyes
Yo.
Stop!
Look,
Bro,
Oh
no,
my
it's
God.
not, no, it's
I'll
not
keep
good
doing
at
it.
all.
Stop!
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Bro, wait. If it
Bro.
wait. If that was good for lesbian couples, that would no longer make them lesbian. They'll make them straight.
Yeah,
You can say
literally.
the same thing for strap-ons.
No, it's
No, you
not.
can't.
Bro,
So
It's
you're
not the
saying,
same thing, you fucking
so you're saying,
idiot.
right? If a gay guy, right, if he was to get a pocket pussy, does that make him straight?
I mean, you didn't fuck in the pocket pussy.
No, it doesn't.
Bro, I would
It
never
literally-
bro, honestly,
Alright,
niggas
Eli,
get pocket
Eli,
pussies
stop.
are down bad.
Hey, bro, I got a
What?
pocket pussy.
What?
They're
What?
down universal.
You cannot talk. You cannot
Definitely
talk.
definitely got me a pocket pussy.
Nizzy,
This nigga, bro.
we're not talking about this
As
right
a
now.
nigga that and as a nigga that hit as much pussy as the world provided for him, I still got a pocket.
As you used to do.
You actually have one?
Hey, yo. Anyways, what's
Horny
everybody
ass
else's
nigga,
inventions?
bro.
And
He
tell why
actually got
it's
one.
sellable.
You said
Hey,
what?
bro, they call me a madman.
All right.
So
All right. We gonna roll. Yo, we all gonna play rock paper scissors and see who transfers like their gender so the homies see us.
Hey, yo, you know what I think it'd be a great idea, bro?
shout
Yeah, I
out
just
Hunter. Shout out Hunter Schaefer.
Yeah, they call him a madman.
They called me a madman.
Here, Eli. At like the end of the podcast, do like a spin the wheel
Hunter
thing, and
Schaefer,
whoever lands on
aka
gotta
with
change their
Banjo
gender.
Beats
Bet, I can do that right now.
Nah.
Yeah. Huh?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
What? Huh? Huh?
Get a
Bro.
pocket pussy and pass it to the homies.
What?
Just make sure you clean it out before you hand it over.
This is it.
No, bro. No, we're gonna. I'm gonna come in once, and then Jake's
Where
gonna come
Esco-
in.
where
Bro, it's a
Nobody-
bonding experience, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get me out this podcast.
It's gotta be the worst episode of the podcast.
No,
we
hear
ever
me
did.
out. Hear me out.
No, this is easily the worst podcast. Niggas gonna notice the dip in quality and just fucking head out.
Yeah, as of recent,
Yeah,
man,
Nigga,
these
this
podcasts
is
haven't been done.
revival level bad.
Yeah, I think it's because our host decided to say that we should
I'm
give each other
madman.
pussies and pills.
He's called me a madman. Why someone make this product that say I told you so?
Stop.
Nobody's gonna
do that.
Yeah,
They call me a
even,
madman.
even if they do, they don't make you any better.
They call
It's
me a
just still
madman.
dumb.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
they-
how
we
dumb
did
it is.
call you a madman.
Look, I'm saying it the money way. I don't care about. I'm saying moral wise. Obviously,
No, do not argue your point. David.
Bro,
It's
you
always-
lost,
All I gotta
bro.
say is they call
It's
me a
no
madman.
child.
void.
Bro,
It's
just
It
take
is-
it.
They
it
call
is
me
Take
a
it
futile.
madman.
This man
It
is
is
doing anything
futile.
for the bag. And
Hey.
It is
incredible.
Eminem's singing voice.
Hey, still striving. If they ever make a product like this, I told you so.
Jesus.
That's an
No.
awfully hot coffee pot.
That's an awfully coffee pot.
Should I
Should've
drop
dropped
it
it on
Donald Trump?
Danny
Probably
Trump, probably not.
not. Bro, Eli, just take your L like Freezer, bro. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
like,
call me
it's
a
just
madman.
nothing you can say.
They called me a
did call
madman.
you a madman. We called you an idiot.
Because that's exactly
Alright,
what you
guys.
are, you
Madman
fucking
is
idiot.
All right. What's everybody else's product? And tell me why it's sellable.
Bro, I already
Jake.
told you, bro.
Go ahead,
A
Jake.
cure for cancer, solving world
Bro,
hunger,
can we
anything
Okay, wait.
besides
Okay.
that.
How
bro,
much?
bro.
How much
bro.
would cure for cancer cost? How much would it
Nothing.
cost? Well,
I mean,
Probably
that is
more
not-
than enough to
okay.
the pussy deal.
Okay, I'm saying Shark Tank wise. You can't go up to Shark Tank. It's like, hey, give me money for this. It's literally free. You're losing money getting this.
Right, you're not about to find an invention that turns niggas into
Wait. So you're saying wait. So
Yeah.
you're saying a pill to change a physical
the
part
word-
of your
I'm pretty
As
being?
I
sure
said,
No,
I see
No.
words.
Wait.
I've
I'm
never
spinning.
heard.
I'm
I
spinning
hope
real
this
quick.
is not
So you're
niggas
trying to say that a
introduction
pill
because-
that changes your physical being it will cost
Seriously.
less than the cure
less
of the
than
disease, bro? Are you serious right
You said it's free.
like this isn't like that's scientifically impossible. So
I know. But if I do it first,
but
people want it.
but so you're trying to say that something that's scientifically impossible is less plausible than something that is, as far as we're
Scientifically
Well,
concerned,
I never said
impossible.
that. I said he made it free.
huh?
Jake said
Bro,
if I
just
get the cure for cancer, it's gonna be free, and people from Shark Tank.
I never said it was gonna be free.
How much?
What are you
is it gonna
talking
cost
about?
But I'm
I think
saying-
it costs a lot. But you're making this. You're
It's-
sitting here trying to say that having a pill to change your gender is gonna cost less than the cure for cancer, and that's retarded.
Fuck the cost. Fuck the cost. It's scientifically impossible.
Exactly.
It doesn't make
bro.
sense. They'll come. You
At
come in the
least
middle
we
like, get
cured
the fuck out of
diseases
this room.
before, bro. That's like
They'll tell you
taking a
actually get
pill.
the fuck up out of this room.
That's like taking a
Eli.
pill to turn me into the Hulk, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Eli, the only way your pill can make sense is if they change the mindset and feeling of the person
Exactly.
to the
You-
gender.
Like you'll never, well, this
Dog,
is my own
you
beliefs
was-
getting into it as well. But you're never gonna know what it feels like to be a girl unless you were born a girl.
Bro, honestly, from what it seems like, this nigga horny and just want one of the homies to be a female.
Yeah, that ass.
But like,
But you
nigga
like I'm
gay.
down if you need that.
don't-
Like,
you
still,
don't. Yeah, you don't need to turn us into it. I got an asshole for a reason.
This
So.
What?
nigga trying to
exactly.
flip us. This
Where's
nigga trying to
this
flip us.
spit?
If you just wanted to get in these guts, you could just ask.
Right,
God.
Eli.
Just
If
ask
we're
me.
homies, bro, I
Don't
got
try
you
and
for
sugarcoat
free.
it.
Stop.
I'm being
Anyway,
attacked.
how does you fucking ruin your shit? Let's try and bring this back
Alright,
to some.
Yes.
Alright,
I
logic.
hope this is nobody's introduction to us. That's all I'm
I
saying.
really do
Bro,
hope.
you need to be on the down horrendous, dog.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not promoting this episode.
Alright, okay, guys.
I'm not either.
Next,
I never
next
promote
question,
anything.
question. Why are the roots so good?
They're not.
Oh fuck.
Now, what is the next question though? For real, 'cause you know.
All right.
Please don't
This
let
nigga
that be
done
the last
fucked up,
question.
everybody. I just want to know I was not responsible for this.
No.
Yeah.
They call me a
Nizzy
bad
was
man.
also a part
I'm
of
just
it.
as shocked as
No.
you are.
Nizzy was a part of it. I have the
Wait, no,
note
it wasn't
here,
for you. I mean, for Nizzy. So I
Bro,
think
we all read the question
This
before you
literally
joined, and
dumbass.
we're like,
bro. We didn't think it was gonna be about trannies.
I literally said it was
Nigga,
dumb.
I thought we were gonna talk about literal Shark Tank.
Dumb?
Yeah, bro, that's what I thought.
Okay, when I say dumb, you think, wow, you're calling cure for cancer dumb? Look at you, Jake, canceled. I'm talking about dumb shit. What do you mean?
No, you weren't talking about dumb stuff because
That's
you were
not
actually
dumb.
serious.
That's
Get out
like
of here, bro.
mental illness.
I'm aware.
if you try to
No.
compare the cancer to a pussy now, we can't make it now.
Bro, don't be trying to change this around on me, bro. You
It's
fucked up.
literally in the topics. It's called dumb, Your Honor.
No.
I'm
You were
being-
trying to
Bro,
prove us
bro,
a point.
stop, bro,
You
stop
know-
calling me that.
I'm being
I'm not
bullied.
calling you that.
You were trying to prove a point to us, bro. Don't get mad at us because we're calling out shit dumb.
It's
So,
literally, bro, it's literally in the topics.
no. So you're
It's
saying
No.
your entire topics are dumb? Are you trying to, bro?
No, it's literally called dumb.
Then shut up.
Ideas.
Because don't be trying to make it benefit you.
Jeremiah, Steph about to get 50 points again.
Jake, I literally call it dumbass ideas. What do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
expect?
he got 46 right now.
Psychopathic.
They call me.
This is
This
so
nigga, get some
serious.
help. Get some help. Sir, find God.
Anyways.
Find somebody.
Anyways, so
Find therapy.
Yeah, you better
call
keep
me
on
a
walking.
bad
Yeah,
They
yeah.
call me a
In
bad
this
man. They didn't
case,
want.
long
They didn't want.
time is therapy.
I'm getting help.
I'm not trying to
Yeah,
die.
we definitely need to go get some type of.
Something.
All right.
Anything.
Anyways, what's the next
The
topic?
next
'Cause-
topic is so they call me a bad man. Shout out Lelouch for presenting new ideas.
No,
No, we called you dumb
no.
for presenting dumb ideas.
Anyways.
Wait, what? Did you
yo,
just say
bro.
kick that? Okay.
Actually,
Bro,
wait to call me a madman. Shout out Funny Valentine. That's more accurate.
Bro,
For presenting
stop
new
trying to play the
ideas.
victim.
He's trying to make you seem like he didn't.
Uh,
He sounds like a
Funny
rapper on
Valentine's
the
a
track.
villain.
I remember when these niggas hated on me.
They started to hate on me.
That's how he sounds right now.
Look,
That's how he sounds.
I can't process this. What's a good main character, and what makes a good main character? There
Nah,
you.
you.
Maybe
I'll tell
ones
you
that don't
that.
took.
He went that don't convince the homies to get put.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man, bro. I hate him, bro.
Bro, I hope this episode is 100. I mean, a million views. I've
Bro.
oh,
I
fuck.
hope you find the
Bro,
happiness.
I
you're looking for,
legitimately
Eli.
hope that nobody finds this. 'cause
I
this is going
hope
on
they
Twitter.
do.
Bro, don't post this one.
Hey,
I'm not part of this shit.
I hope
Nope,
they
I'm not here.
do. Anyways, what makes
No,
a good?
I am not
What
here.
is a good main
Where's
character?
Matt when you need
And
him?
what makes a good main character?
I gotta tell Matt all about what happened here. This massacre.
Yeah, nigga,
we did not make it to episode 10.
Bro, we're not making it to episode 100 with this bullshit ass ideology you have going on, Eli.
Yeah, all you gotta do is stop being an idiot for a day. Maybe you can make
I'm being attacked.
Eli,
for
it's
calling
not
it.
that hard to be smart, bro.
I'm
being
literally
attacked
changing
for
the
new
topic,
ideas.
Your Honor.
all I know is that we're skipping the podcast next week. We gotta give this nigga time to breathe.
Yeah, bro. No podcast next week. Sorry.
This man is-
Everybody-
coming too much.
Yeah, expect us in the next 3 years. Because after some shit like this, I don't know if I'm comfortable.
Hey, bro, I don't think I'm comfortable being around you after what you've been
I
saying.
just hope
gonna get
nobody
too
finds this on Twitter.
You know, fair
Hope
enough.
everybody finds us on Twitter and exposes
Me
Nizzy for the
too.
bullshit he is.
I hope everybody watches this.
I'm not that nigga doing nothing.
Wait, Nizzy,
Yo.
you talked about being a tranny, bro?
Yo, we all gonna be famous, right? And then this podcast is gonna come out.
I can't even pursue my music career no more. What if I get famous and make
They're gonna be like, oh,
That
so
ass,
when you
that
guys
ass,
were
bro.
around the age 18 to 19, you guys were talking about switching your genders for the guys?
I'd be like, look, bro, these
Is
niggas
that
are
what you
saying.
Listen, I had to do what I had to do to provide happiness for my homies.
All my niggas hit. Anyways.
Hey, yo!
Anyways, what's a good main character? And what makes a good main character? There you go.
I'm gonna be
For
honest,
what?
bro. I'm
Like,
kind of
well,
stuck
like,
on
for-
this past question.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
They rip-
I
they
like
could've
I
been-
taking it out.
You know
We
what's
might have.
crazy? This was a
Bro,
3-minute thing, and they take
Yeah,
it to
We might
3
have to
minutes.
cut this podcast short too, bro, because
Yeah.
damn, that shit fucked.
We're gonna have to go into a.
I don't know how to go fast.
Yo.
That fucked my mind up.
Wow.
Yo,
Bro, I
They
think
are
we
really
just go into the
blown-
down and run this, dog.
They
I'm
are
gonna be
really
honest.
blown back by this.
Yo, me, Banjo, Nizzy, and Jake all gonna go to a private call. Are we still gonna fuck with this nigga, yo?
I
Yeah,
don't think I'm comfortable being around him anymore after what he's saying.
Yo, we gonna look at Nizzy. This was the
Yeah,
nigga
bro.
in high
Nizzy, this
school?
your boy, homie?
I'm
What
like, I
happened
didn't know
that-
he was like this.
Yeah, Eli, these past 2 weeks for the podcast ain't been good for you, bro. You fell
Yeah,
asleep
it's
during the
like-
last one. Like,
It's
I
like
don't know.
It's like Thor and Loki. He's your brother. He's adopted.
He's falling apart. He's falling apart.
Oh my god, that's
Hey, bro, why though, bro? We ain't shit for doing this to him. And we just dog him out
Your
right now.
intentions were
I'm
good,
being
but
dogged
you're
out.
just
This could have been 3 minutes. Y'all made it 30.
no.
Wait,
You
y'all
made it
actually
30.
extended
So wait.
this.
So what's worse, him not having a haircut or this discussion?
God damn.
Bro, leave him
All right,
alone.
we're still trying to podcast. Everybody, we are out.
Yep.
Nigga, I didn't say I was done.
This has been still striving episode
We're
whatever.
good. We're good. We're talking to yourself. Because we don't got no more to say.
You,
Nothing more.
Bro, you might as well end it this early too, bro. Because
You know what?
ain't no way in hell we
I'll
coming back.
keep
from
going. Anyways, people, if you don't know,
Eli gonna make his
character
podcast by himself.
Damn right.
He's
Y'all
gonna be
see
talking
this-
to himself. Next
Y'all gonna see
question on the
y'all gonna see a
board.
regular man turned mad. Actually, I'm not regular. What am I talking about?
Oh, we know.
Regular.
Anyways,
regular?
a good
I
main
don't think you
character,
should with
right?
that.
Do I even okay? So if people don't know, blah blah blah, Lelouch, great main character. I don't need to go into more depth, but
You do. Is it your main character because he agrees with your.
all right, okay. I'd say a great main character is Lelouch. Big spoilers
Wait,
for anybody that cares about Code Geass. Now, main point of Code Geass in general, is does the ends justify the means? And for
Yes.
Lelouch, he's like, oh yeah, obviously, and the ends justifies the means.
I
Just-
definitely got to ask you that same question, Eli. To the ends justify the means.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eli, do the end
Okay,
justify?
let me keep going. Let me keep going. So, in the show, he's like, obviously, it justifies the means, but during the journey, he has to literally, like, one of the main things that basically fucks up how he thinks is he kills his best friend's dad, and he has to be and he like basically the main point is he can't tell no one who he is, because if he does, he's fucked from both sides of the war. So he has to like fake be sad towards the best friend and see how she hates this character that he is, because he's like, why the fuck we're going to war in the first place? I had a happy life before this nigga wanted to start war, and look at him, he fucking killed my dad, and my brother's going to war next, so he's gonna die next. So he's like, damn, that's kind of crazy. And he started to think, like, is it really justified if I'm hurting the people I love? Like, he
Hell yeah!
like he killed best friend's dad. He literally has to erase memories because of his power, and it becomes to a point where he doesn't know right from wrong. And he's like, damn, why am I doing this? And he realizes he's doing it for his sister, because his sister got fucked up from his family. She's like, well, fuck my family. They made my sister blind. They killed my mom, and they think they're just the nice and grand people. So I'm gonna keep doing it until I get the ending that I know my sister wants. So he says, okay, let's go full point war until they kidnap the sister, until they're like, oh, good luck, bitch, you're out. And even after going through all this shit, even when he gets his mind erased, even when he has a fake brother that literally can stop time and literally kills anybody he cares about, he still keeps going, because he's like, I had to do this for the greater good at this point. It's just not for me. It's for all these people. There's racism in this show. They're called 11s. They're called 11s. They're not even called people anymore. They're called a number. That's how little they are to people in this point. They're called numbers. They're like, I'm not doing this for myself anymore. I'm doing it for the 11s. I'm doing this for anybody that got literally fucked over by Britain, so I'm gonna fuck him over too. And
quick question.
Ask away.
What does this have to do with a good main character?
Wait, let me go. So Lelouch,
He's trying to explain motivation
why,
backstory.
So Lelouch basically is saying that I had to do all this terrible shit because it's the only way that I can kill shit for good. And like midway through the show, he gets exposed. So he has no army to protect him. He has no friends anymore. He has nothing. His family hates him, etc. And he's like, damn, bro, kind of crazy. I'm still going to do it, though. So at the end of the show, he becomes a king. And he's like, that isn't enough, and this is not what I'm fighting for. I could literally be the king of everything, but that's not what I was fighting for in the first place. So what is he does? He literally says, I'm going to kill Britain from the inside, because that's what my friend told me to do. Because that's the only way he can kill it for good. So he literally fucks over Britain by making a whole worldwide war part 2, but losing on purpose. Because the only way they can kill Britain for good is if he has to lose because he's king. So he basically kills himself, so his sister and all his friends can actually live happily and don't have to worry about racism, be called a number instead of people. And he did that just because he thought the end justifies the mean at the end, etc. That's a short way of explaining it, and really good main character for that. Another one. Wait, what?
So your main point of that is that the themes the character displays in this point sacrifice.
He is the theme.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. The themes that the character displays, in this case being sacrifice and doing things for the greater good, is a part of why you like a main character.
No, I'm saying he's a good main character. What makes a good main character is
something like that's a part of the reason. Like that's a part of a trait that you like from main characters.
No, I wouldn't say that. Like I like other main characters. It was just that one in particular. I was saying that's the story he went through, and with the themes. If the story of the character and the themes go well with each other, like Light is kind of similar, but I don't like him as much because you can kind of see him like, well, this nigga's just crazy.
That's right, Al. I learned.
They both did completely different things.
I would say Lights wasn't more fleshed out of the God complex. It was more like this is what happens when you get a Death Note. You get a God complex. Or you could say that
Yeah.
was part of Light's
No,
character.
I always had a god
Yeah,
complex.
that's
So
what I was saying. I would say Light always had one, but he never had a real reason why. He just always had one.
it was just because of who he was. Yeah.
Because he was a smart
Honestly.
kid.
He was a naive
He
high
was
school
like,
student,
yeah, he
bro.
literally thought he was smarter than everybody. And like,
Edgy.
yeah.
I mean, kind
He
of
wasn't.
was.
He didn't think he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
He was
No,
just.
yeah,
And
but
what
he was
there,
so smart to the point where he that was his downfall.
Yeah. And you could say, like Jake, do you like Eren with his time
well,
skip?
no, it's just that it's kind of similar to like my nigga McKay, where he was like, for his world at the time that he grew up in, yeah, everybody wasn't as good as him in football, but eventually he got to college and realized that nigga, you're just one of a million. You're just good at what you grew up with. You're not the best in the world,
Yeah. I would just say
and that's what Light had to realize.
Jake.
That he ain't as smart as he thought he was.
Like Jake,
So
you
Yeah,
those
like
I
niggas
think
wait.
circled
Let me
around.
move back. Like Jake, you like Eren in the time skip, right?
Yeah, that was gonna be one of my main points. I was gonna say that for me, what a main character is like his ideals stay the same no matter what. Like like Aaron, spoiler alert for Attack on Titan. At first it was just, oh, I want freedom, and in order to do that, I need to, pretty much kill everybody outside the walls, everybody who did me wrong. But then he goes from, in order to have freedom, he has to make sacrifices that normal people wouldn't be able to make, but he has the will and shit to make it. And that's why everybody sees him as a fucking bad guy, because they can't see like that, like where he's coming from. Because obviously,
He's
and
fucking
all that
killing.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
literally, Eren and Lelouch is kind of the same arc. Because literally,
no, yeah,
like Eren's like, damn. Like even Mikasa's like, damn, nigga, you killing babies. Like so.
yeah. Like he has to make the sacrifices nobody else will, and that's why everybody in the time skips is looking at him different. Like, oh, how you doing? How could you do this and that? Because no matter what, he knows the outcome of what's gonna happen. So he has to do it. It's not like he could change it because it's gonna happen regardless.
Like before he went on the crazy shit, he knew that war was gonna happen if he's gonna attack or not. So might
Right.
as well attack.
So that's why he was like, man, fuck it. And plus, you peep, right? He wasn't gonna do. He didn't transform. He didn't show any hints of transforming until they declared war on him. Because when he was in Marley, he was like, yeah, I came here with like intent to kill, like no remorse, all that. But then he lived with the people, lived as one of them, seeing that they were similar. So he didn't want to do it, but he had to.
It's a psycho boy. Look at that. Anyways, Banjo, what's a good main character to you?
I'm back to survey now.
That's alright.
You have to come back to me.
All right.
So wait, for a good character for
Do you
anime
like a
or
good
just
main like good main
overall?
character?
I
in
mean,
general?
yeah, main character overall, I guess.
Friendship.
What?
Friendship. What is this, Natsu, bro? Get out of here. No, I'm playing.
Nah, but a good main character is like, I guess someone who's dedicated to what they want.
Like what? Like
Dedicated
a
to the
main
bag.
character.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
exactly, like
That's
like
why
if
we are
Banjo is
good
a
main
main
characters,
character,
because we dedicated to this dough.
Yes, sir.
but someone dedicated to what they want, someone who has heart, obviously. I mean, that's really what you need. Great
I'm talking
animation,
about.
I
I'm talking
guess.
about a good. I'm talking about like an example of a good main character.
Oh, okay. Luffy,
That's my
for
nigga.
example. So you
Mr.
look at
Stretchy
him.
Man.
He's a great. For example, he is a great pirate captain. He takes care of his crew. He swore. Oh wait, I'm not gonna spoil the show.
No, you can, bro. Just
It's
spoiler
it's
warning.
not
There
that
you
good.
go.
I mean, like he swore. Like after Ace died, he swore like none of his crewmates were ever gonna die again. I mean, Ace wasn't his crewmate, but you know what I mean. Like he
His
swore like
brother,
his crewmates weren't gonna die because he had Ace killed technically, and he's just always been a great leader and always been good for the crew. Like he's motivated. He's always like he's like I don't know how to explain it, but he's a good main character. He's
Yes, sir.
motivated.
Like
He's
he literally will
persistent.
whoop his friend's ass just to make sure that they're friends. He whooped Usopp's
Usopp.
ass. He was like, "Nigga, I love
He
you.
whooped.
I'm gonna whoop your ass."
Right.
He whooped his ass, kicked him out. The nigga wore a mask. That's definitely not Usopp. Like I always found that dumb. It's like Superman taking off his glasses. Oh my god, it's Superman. He puts them back on. Who is this man?
Who the hell is
Just,
it?
it's like that. It's like that video with Spider Man
Who
in
the
the
fuck
car.
Yeah, that's
is
what I
this
was thinking
nigga?
about,
What
bro.
is this nigga, bro?
Yeah.
I think a lot of what comes from the main characters, some of the best main characters across all media, even like Arthur from Red Dead 2, is similar to, like you said, being misunderstood in your process to better whatever it is you care about. You know what I mean? Like, and in some ways, it's like, maybe what you care about isn't as important, but truly, what you care about is what you see, what you know,
Hold up, guys. I'm
how you
gonna
view
get
the
my
world,
shit.
right? And but like at the same time, like you said, in any situation, when you're hurting anybody, regardless if you're hurting yourself or people that you feel more deserving of it, right? At the end of the day, you're still hurting people. So I don't think a good main character is necessarily somebody who does, because like a lot of the time people get into like main characters are supposed to be like in a way mirror your
A hero, a good person.
yeah, that and it's like, do I agree with this person to a level that matches with whatever I believe in? You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna sit here and watch this nigga for 30 episodes for 3 seasons and be like, damn, like I could fuck with this guy on any level, right? For example, like Guts is a good example of that, where it's like he does some crazy shit. But the world that he lives in is so much more fucking vicious than the world we live in that it's like I can understand why you do the shit that you do. So I think a good main character is a character like Guts or Dante, where they live in a completely different world than we do, but at the same time I can understand their mindset behind whatever madness they involve themselves with.
Can I add something real quick? Like, anybody ever who watched Black Clover here? Unless I
A
was
bit
like the
of
only
it.
one. Who was Ast? Who was the
Asta,
difference between Asta and then the other one?
you know?
Yeah, wasn't Asta the one that really had to push hard?
Yeah, because
Well,
he had no magic. That's why.
yeah, right. And that makes a good main character when they push for what they want, no matter who they're up against. You know what I mean?
Kind of get
Asta
that.
Yeah.
was a Asta was up against like all these strong ass like
Like my homie Naruto, bro.
Hey,
yeah,
Naruto
he's a
had
great
a
example.
Naruto had a demon in him. He had a cheat code from the start.
So did
Yeah.
Asta.
Kind of.
Of like Full Metal Alchemist. I forgot what his name was,
Hey,
but he's a.
wait! Don't spoil it. They didn't watch it yet. Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but he's a
Edward.
good main
Yeah,
character
Edward.
for how he pushes himself and how hard he tries to achieve his goal over these 2 series. Actually, like it's 2 completely different series.
Yeah. My nigga
What's
Edward
up?
is a go. I would say him, but for reasons that we'll never watch the show again. Yeah, Edward's a go. Like, this
Yeah.
you seen like the first 3 episodes with me, right?
Yeah.
You know how his brother got bought. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's basically this whole arc is how can he fix his wrongs.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just like, of course, like for me, like the main character is just like whatever world they're in or whatever mindset they have is what fuels them. And I think also a good way you can make a main character is communicating themes through that character. And so like, fuck, how can I give like a good main character without spoiling? So,
Not,
all
go
right,
with like
okay,
a
okay,
simple answer.
okay. So look, okay. So, for example, no, I'm not gonna say that movie. Okay, for example, a movie like, fuck, damn, because all right. Have you guys seen Twin Peaks?
Not yet.
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but yeah, I kind of already know. Well, actually, I don't.
Okay.
But
Well, yeah, okay, but the main character in that series is that this girl has been murdered, and then he comes in and he has to investigate it. But what makes him such a good character is that, um, he's one of those guys that like he's supposed to be everything the town wishes that it could be, or tries to convince themselves that they are. When really there's a lot of a lot of darkness in the town that they either ignore or don't know about. And so it's like he's the epitome of good. So I think in like when it works for a story like that, there are other stories that I want to give examples of why their journey is great, but I don't want to spoil anything because then it'll kind of take away from the mystique if you guys ever watch it. Like I was gonna use Mulholland Drive and its main character as an example because since we've all been talking about like good and like what they are, it's like with Mulholland Drive, it's much more complicated than that. But that's what if I give up what makes her that character a great main character, then it's like
It ruins the show.
it ruins the movie. But like
Spoilers, like we were just talking about.
yeah, so I don't want to say that. So like, but yeah, like a good example would be Cooper in Twin Peaks. Like that nigga just wants to help. He wants to do good. He wants to explore justice. But the thing is that there's things that happens to him in his journey in Twin Peaks that questions that kind of mentality, or like his personality traits, and see how far he can push the goodness and not be corrupted like a lot of other people in his field. So
understandable.
Fitting.
Also, I would say another one's BoJack Horseman, but that's too long. And
yeah, we'll be here for 2 more hours.
Too spoilery.
Hold up.
But basically the same thing with BoJack. He goes through too much, I'll say. Too much, and you feel him want to do good. Like, and at first he's like, "Damn, this nigga's an asshole." But as the show goes later on, you feel like he wants to do the right thing, but he just never knows how to because the way he was. And it's a really small spoiler. He basically blames everything that happened to him, his childhood, his alcohol obsession, his depression, on why he's an asshole. But eventually, one of his friends gotta tell him, it's just you in general. You can't blame it on yourself, on all these other things. If you actually want to be a good person, you gotta blame it on yourself at first and try to move forward from that. Which I feel like is a good thing. And this is like halfway through the show. The rest of what happens, oof. I'll keep it at that. Really good though. I enjoy it.
I see you.
I can't wait until that moment kind of happens for me. It's gonna be sad.
Me and my guys just waiting for the sadness.
I can't wait. Oh fuck! Tim's the only one that watched it. Fuck. Anyways.
To watch what?
BoJack. Yo Jack, horse boy. Anyways, shout out to him.
Yo Jack.
Shout out Yo Jack Horse Boy from my Minecraft server. Anyways, Down Horrendous. Oh fuck. It's been a while.
Oh man, it's been so long.
It's been so long.
It's been a long
Yo,
day.
shout out to Twin Peaks because they have some of the best acting I have ever seen.
I need to see it. Like there's one game that's literally Twin Peaks, but not Twin Peaks at the same time.
Yo,
Like damn, I should see that. I mean,
Twin Peaks influenced so much shit, bro.
What game you talking about?
No, it's like that game that's trying to be like Silent Hill mixed with Twin Peaks. I forgot what game. It was like if 360 era it came out. I was like, damn, bro, this game should be. Let me look it up actually. I was like, damn, bro, this would be good because it's like literally frame for frame the beginning of Twin Peaks. Like, there's a girl dead. The fucking sheriff comes like, man, I gotta solve this mystery. Just the game's ass because it's Silent Hill. It was terrible. God.
Is it Deadly Premonition?
Yes, there it is. That game's terrible. I mean, it's kind of alright when it comes to story wise because it's just Twin Peaks but worse. But
Twin Peaks but worse and somehow good.
Twin Peaks probably has some of the best acting. Actually, probably the greatest acting of all time in a show.
Yeah, David Lynch knows how to bring out.
I need to watch a lot of shows. I need to watch
every character played their part perfectly.
I need to watch that.
Yeah.
Mr.
And a
Robot.
lot of niggas don't notice that even like the cheesy shit, that's all the point.
Yes,
like
sir.
it's a because niggas don't realize that Twin Peaks is also a part satire.
Yes, sir. I need to watch a lot of
Riverdale has better acting, bro. What do you mean?
Who are you, a 14-year-old white girl?
Yeah, bro.
Look out. I need to watch that, Mr. Robot, The Sopranos, because I don't know why. Maybe it's because Mafia got me into it. I'm like, damn, Mafia life sounds nice. I want to watch The Sopranos now. And,
Yeah, I gotta watch The Sopranos too.
And
I heard the food scenes in Sopranos are really nice.
yeah, and also I need to watch Breaking Bad, but yeah, it'll be like that.
Yo, can I ask a quick question for the podcast?
Go ahead.
No.
So what's the best type of food? Like Chinese,
Food.
Italian, like shit like that, Seoul, etc.
Food.
It really just depends. I would say
It depends on. I think it depends on the mood.
Yeah, generally I would say Chinese because can't really. I mean, I would say
Facts.
Eastern food. Let's just say that I like Eastern food.
Yeah.
Like if you could only have one for the rest of your life, which one would
Eastern.
you pick?
I'm going Eastern.
I'd have to agree with that because, your boy got to stick with his rice.
You mean?
Yeah, chow
I would
mein,
probably
some fish. It's nice.
Bro, some sushi would slap right now. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
would say Italian or probably soul
I'll say
food.
Italian's not really that good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's that good, but it's alright.
Italian.
No, I love Italian food.
Bro, and Italian food is like pasta and like that's like the extent. I know they got like pizza,
pasta,
but like,
Simple. My
spaghetti,
favorite
Alfredo.
food in the world. My favorite food, number one, is quesadillas. Firstly, secondly,
quesadilla.
Quesadillas.
no cap.
Mexican
Secondly,
food is
Japanese noodles. That's all.
I've never had noodles. Like authentic
Like-
Japanese.
No, yeah,
noodles.
I never had it.
You need to try it.
Bro, I want to so bad, bro. You don't understand.
It's amazing. It's
I
gonna
heard it
change
is.
your life. It's gonna change your life.
Also,
Yo, we
heard
gotta
that
go-
about, like authentic pizza.
We gotta go on a retry date, bro. Come on.
This nigga.
We also need to try like authentic like Italian pizza because I heard that shit.
I have that. I've tried that too. Amazing.
Need that.
Like yo, Nizzy and Eli are lucky because they live on the West Coast and they have authentic, nice Mexican
No, yeah,
food.
you guys have like nice ass things.
yeah, we know.
But the East Coast got the best food carts, no cap.
I never actually.
All
seen
that
it.
fucking processed ass food.
I never seen
As a
it.
nigga that's been to the East, the West, and the
Bro.
South, I'll say the South has the
Behind
best
you.
food.
Bro,
The
you see
South?
how little
You're right.
you see how people hate us when we happy?
All my mama's cooking is like South influence because her family was from
The South is simply the best. That's that soul food, my nigga.
Sweet
Yeah.
baby Ray's.
Why was that funny?
Ain't nothing like getting you some damn catfish from fucking Louisiana, dog. That
Bro.
shit is different.
I never had like authentic food.
My grandma would take me down there on weekends just because that shit was busting.
Busted.
Listen with the box.
Oh
Busted.
yeah, didn't you live in Louisiana at one point?
No, I lived in Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's where my
so-
grandma and my dad's from. So I lived down there for a little bit. Pretty fucking good. The food down
Do they
there,
have
good.
chicken over rice on the West Coast though?
Hey, no, I'm new to the West, bro, and all I'm seeing is white people shit. So I don't know yet.
Nah, but like I'm saying for like the cool part of the West Coast, like
Where the
Hey,
cool
shit
cats
it-
live.
Ain't no cool part of the West Coast full of whack shit. It's just the same state over and over again. Idaho's the same as Wyoming. Wyoming's same as Utah.
No,
Utah
that's
same
the
as Colorado.
That's why they call it the Midwest and the West. Two completely different worlds, dog.
Are you fucking out of your
Bro,
mind?
It's
Bro,
a joke.
don't-
It's
bro,
a joke.
bro,
Relax,
bro,
relax,
bro,
relax,
come
relax.
on. Banjo, don't get
All
up.
I'm saying is that Montana ain't true West Coast.
Huh?
Huh?
It isn't like West Coast culture. That's like hillbilly shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get them to realize. The way that niggas describe the West is similar to like how niggas describe Detroit. Detroit is not Michigan. Michigan's Michigan. Detroit is Detroit.
Yeah,
Philly is
bro.
Philly.
Philly is Philly.
Yeah, so
Pennsylvania is Pennsylvania.
Don't say the cool parts of the West. All that shit's ass.
Oh shit. You finna throw up West Side with his truck.
My fault, Big Step. I didn't mean to get you upset.
Oh my god.
West Side.
Fair enough.
What you rap?
But not wait, Eli and Izzy, you guys know what chicken over rice is?
Yeah, no.
It's Arab
Wait, what?
food.
It's Arab halal food. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
Chicken over rice?
No.
Chicken
Bro, that
with
shit slaps.
chicken.
Chicken over rice. Chicken over rice.
It's not like
amazing.
chicken wings or anything like that. It's just it's like
It's like yellow rice. I don't want to say yellow rice, but it's a type of basmati rice with this chicken, or you can have lamb or fish on top with
Yeah,
this
it's cut up chicken or cut up lamb,
with
whatever
this
Oh,
you
I
want.
know what
amazing
you mean. I've had chicken and rice, and I've done some shit like that with my food,
with
but I
like
haven't had it
with
like
the
in a
white
pure
sauce
form.
with the
With the
white
white
sauce on
sauce.
top. Pause. With the
Oh,
white
No,
sauce on top. Oh
nah.
no, you gonna yo.
No,
But these
yeah, and you not living life. You not.
Fairly
what's
enough,
y'all West Coast? What's
yeah,
y'all East Coast niggas?
it's fair enough. I never really had Indian food. I like someone told me like good Indian food places around here. I just never went to it, but I always wanted to try it.
East Coast definitely has better food than the West Coast.
Shit, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know because I haven't had East Coast food, and then I shit. Most
I
of
mean,
the shit
from
I
what
eat
like
is what my mom cooks.
from what it seems like, because there's like because you got what do you guys have on the West Coast? You have tacos.
Yeah, like shit like that, I guess. But that's
Yeah, like
everywhere.
you guys are big on Mexican food.
Yeah, I can
With
tell
the
you, there's
East
like
Coast,
Mexican food like every 3 blocks.
You not
wait,
rocking with Mexican food?
no, Mexican food is great. But with the East Coast, there's a lot of
No,
like
it's
this great.
culture.
What about Jamaican spots? Yeah, there has to be Jamaican spots in Cali.
I
Yeah,
never been to one.
I want to try some Jamaican food, bro.
The East Coast is big on sandwiches, like chopped cheese, hoagies, Philly cheesesteaks. They're big on it for some reason. I mean, they're all good though. Don't get it twisted. They're amazing. But
Also, I also want to know why in the
They
West Side
I.
there's a shit ton of Korean barbecue.
Oh, I want to go to one.
Yeah, they're fire.
boba tea.
But bro, don't get me started
I
on boba
mean,
tea.
I'm not really a
Literally,
big fan of boba.
literally every girl in the vicinity always want boba. I'm like, why?
Yo, yes, bro. Don't even get me started. I'm not gonna be on
I've
my.
existed.
All right, niggas, I'ma head out.
All right,
All right,
Nah,
cutie.
All right, peace
like I'll
out,
be
y'all.
existing. Like, oh my god, boba. Like I thought Starbucks was bad, but boba's worse.
Nah, bro. Because these girls, bro, they see one of their favorite fucking creators hop on that shit. And like, oh my god, yes, I have to do.
Like it's just,
Like what was I?
it's good kind. I just
It's not
prefer.
all
I just
that.
prefer regular tea. I don't need to go out to drink some tea with boba.
Right? Fuck yeah, fucking fish turds and shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
baby girl, come and meet the woo.
Either way,
Imagine liking pasta. Never mind.
pasta begin.
What did you say?
You know what? Since we're talking Italian, I might as well watch. How long is it? The
Sopranos.
Sopranos? Like 6
The
seasons.
Italian stallion, my boy Rocky Balboa.
Oh, brother.
You know Rocky went to Lincoln.
It is 6
Bro, what?
seasons.
You know Rocky went to Lincoln, like in Philly, the one that I don't want to say next to me, but the one near me, Lincoln High School.
Bro,
Yeah, bro. Let me get a kiss.
What?
I mean, what?
Anyways, I'm going to the fucking downer in this joint. Look, guys, hey, downer in this. It's been, I don't know how long. What the fuck is this? Anyways, which one should I start with? Yikes. Let me use my brain. Shout out. I guess what I'm gonna do for my list of shit I'm gonna watch is first catch up on WandaVision, so niggas can't spoil me. I somehow have like some fail safe of anytime I read something close to spoilers, my brain turns off. This nigga
bro,
left.
you know that Wanda. No.
Mike, I only know. I don't want to talk about it. I know something happens. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What happens, Eli? What happens, Eli?
I'm being nice to people.
That's cap.
That's finally like what?
I know.
It's been
You were
about damn
always
time.
you were always a nice guy.
I know.
Sweet ass
Nice
guy.
guys always finish that. Should have known
No,
that.
no.
So I was like, all right, that's cool. But I guess catch up on WandaVision, then Sopranos, then I'll flip a coin for either Mr. Robot or Breaking Bad.
Where did Mr. 01 Forward go?
He's right here.
Why ain't he talking?
Yeah, I don't know. Rule number 1. All right. First, man, this is an episode. I will do a point five.
This
I
is
would do a
definitely-
0.5
This
next
is definitely
week.
an episode, bro.
I would do a 0.5 next week. I was making myself.
Yo, honestly,
Also, do you know that episode 2 is the most viewed now? I did not know that.
Yeah, I seen. I was looking at it.
Poor
The
Jake,
most,
you got
viewed
exposed
videos
for
and shit.
you dying first.
You said what?
You got exposed for you dying first in the apocalypse.
I don't want to talk about it.
Anyways, first one. Oh boy. So I'm gonna read this one. I guess a good way to, with context, is to not to say what the title is until or things is figured out. So I'm just gonna say it, no title. I'm gonna just yeah. So I just found out that my boyfriend of 2 years had a short casual relationship with my older sister. It's really hurting me to find this out. Me and my sister always been competing with each other, and I always lost. I'm 2 years younger than
Damn.
her, and I've been the ugly, less successful one. She's been great. She's into a great college, and I got rejected from it. She's always been the favorite child. She's always been fighting boys off with a stick, and I struggled to get attention from men. She used to love rubbing it in my face to know how better she was, but she eventually grew out of it. But I know she still feels that way. My boyfriend told me a few weeks ago, because we were talking about our future together, and we both see us being each other for a long time. He wanted to get this off his chest. I really wish I had never known. He went to my sister's college a year before transferring to mine. And that year, he had a casual relationship with my sister. He said that there's no romantic feelings involved and it was just physical, but that was so awful to hear. He wanted her that badly that he was willing to just fuck her with no romantic attachment to her. I'm not usually a jealous person, but to know that I know that, yeah, but to know that I know it was here, I can't stop thinking about it. Like I was literally, like I said, she's always been prettier than me, and she had a better body, and know that she's more experienced than me, so she could probably do things for him that I probably cannot replicate. I, I've only been with my boyfriend. I'm only been with my boyfriend. Oh, saying that this is her first boyfriend, and I'm built like a little boy. Oh, interesting words. I'm worried that she was so much better than me in bed that I just can't compare. I don't know what's worse. My boyfriend comparing us mentally, or him knowing that I'm not good and not wanting me to know what be better for him. I don't want to end our relationship because of it, because it was literally before we met. I love him so much, and he's the best thing that ever happened to me. But this is just hard to know. How do I get over this? Jake, you start.
No, you're always gonna be second rate. You're not better than any. No, I'm playing. So her boyfriend was with her sister before they met.
Yeah, like just a friends with benefit type beat.
Um, well, I mean, I can understand the whole feeling like, you know, not as good as an older sibling, but at the end of the day, you gotta realize you're your own person, and that if people are constantly comparing you to other people's when it comes to your successes, and just try to stay away from them. Like even if they're your parents, like you're not obligated to, to do anything for them. I wouldn't say to bring something that gonna fuck with you. Obviously, knowing that your boyfriend and your sister obviously had what they had. At the end of the day, if you're saying that there's no romantic, like wait, so try your hardest to get over it, and if it's still like messing with you, and then yeah, maybe break up. But it was nothing. It's nothing wrong with it. So I feel like just get your shit situated, and if you still feel like shitty afterwards, and like I said, just I guess focus on bettering yourself than person. Um, I'd give this like a 3, and I don't think it's too bad.
So you're saying if your girlfriend was like, "Hey, I fucked your bro before you met," you'd be okay with it?
No, no. I'm not saying that. Like I just said, I'm like it is obviously a situation, but if it was way before you guys met,
It was like a year.
Well, still before y'all met, so
yeah.
I'd say confirm like that there's nothing like there between y'all anymore. But other than that, you can't really do too much.
Yeah. I mean, how you feel about this?
Well, I don't even. I mean, I mean, everybody's different. And everybody's petty, and I can kind of understand that. Like, I guess because in a sense, like, oh, it's her sister. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and plus, especially with how she's been feeling, it kind of messes her. I don't want to say it messes her up, but it'll make her feel away like, oh wow, is my sister really that much better than me?
Right.
It's just
Well, I would say if when it comes to the whole relationship situation, if your brother has had your sister and he's willing to stick with you, that makes it better because he wasn't romantically involved with your
Yeah,
sister, but
I
he
think
now.
what she's thinking is like, damn, he was on his knees so much to fuck my sister that he was okay not being romantically invested in her.
I don't think that's a good way to look at it, though.
That's what she thought.
That's a very unhealthy way to look at it.
I know.
Yeah, like you can't say that because he didn't know who the were.
Yeah. I was like, oof.
One thing I noticed from certain people, a lot of people, they analyze things in a very unhealthy way to themselves. And I know it's because we're our own worst critic. But honestly, sometimes you gotta appreciate what it is that you do have before you understand how to activate the abilities of those things. Like you can be like, yeah, I'm built like a fucking 12-year-old boy. I don't got shit going for me, all that shit like that. And then at the same time, I've seen plenty of people have very happily married relationships over the span of many years when neither of them were, well, what maybe one of them looked really good and the other one just was average. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's not because that's one part of your life, and maybe he can say I like the sex better with this person. But at the end of the day, maybe it means more to him to do it with you than it does to her.
Right.
So that all that matters is a matter about what felt better. What felt better doesn't fucking. A lot of things felt better in life. It's always going to be something better. There's always going to be something better. You can have the fattest ass in the world. I bet there's a fatter ass. Like you can have the biggest titties in the world that you've ever seen, but I bet there's bigger titties. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always going to be better. You just got to appreciate what it is that you do have and go with that until you find. I mean, this is simple knowledge, dog. Even J. Cole made a song about it called "Love Yours," dog.
Wait,
you ain't never gonna be happy.
Talking about a J. Cole
You ain't
song?
never gonna be happy till you love yours, dog. Simple as that. You ain't never gonna be happy with your life. Dog, I think we're spitting on that song. I don't give a fuck. Niggas ain't never gonna be happy with shit until you appreciate what it is that you already do have. If you don't appreciate the things that you have, you don't see yourself as good enough, then my nigga, guess what you're gonna be? You're gonna be exactly what you see yourself as. Until you start appreciating the things you are capable of, the things that you do have, and whatever you have accomplished, only until then will you see greatness in yourself. See yourself as great. Stop. And another thing, shut the fuck up with that word humble. Humble is one of the worst things you can be for yourself if you already are going through things when you don't love yourself. If you are a person that see yourself as I don't love myself, I don't like the things I am, don't ever try to be humble. Because humbleness is for people who have an ego. Humbleness is not for everyone. Humble literally means to devalue what it is you see yourself as. Don't do that shit if you don't love yourself or you don't have any type of ego. That is not for people. To humble yourself is to do something negative for something to do something positive for somebody who's negative, not to do something negative for somebody who's positive. So don't ever say that be humble. Don't ever think that as somebody who already doesn't see themselves as positive. Don't do that shit. That's horrible for you.
Humble yourself, fool.
Yes, sir.
I hate that people don't understand that. So I'm just trying to be humble. Don't try to be humble, my nigga. Appreciate what it is that you do, because nobody else gonna do it.
I stay 10 toes, bro.
So what are you giving this scale?
Idiot. She's an idiot.
I'll go on this one. This reminds me of a certain movie called what the fuck? What are these bitch ass bitches watch? Oh, Kissing Booth, or whatever. I think it was like, when the only one thing I had, he had too. I was like, you'll get over it. Like, okay, so what? Like, okay, I know it sounds bad. Wow, my sister fucked the only guy I thought I only had. Well, good news for you. He did that and still chose you. So obviously there's something going on for you. So if you can't see it, first off, you should see it in yourself, because no one's gonna keep repeating how valuable you are if you won't even see it yourself. So yeah, that's a thing. And also, you don't need to feel like, damn, bro, blah blah, my sister's great, and I'm just whatever. And because if really that happened, he wouldn't even think about it. He knew that you're the sister of this quote unquote amazing person, and he still chose you over her. maybe he chose not to be romantic with her because he literally can't imagine himself being romantic over her. Yeah, that's a thought. It's just like there's a lot to go with it, but one, it happened a while ago, and two, if it was that bad, like he would be like, "Dang, I was in a relationship with your sister or something like that." It's like, no, we just did it sometimes, and it was really nothing attached to it. I just wanted to let you know because being truthful is good, and I'm doing it to help our future. And obviously, you hear that later in the future, you'll be more sus of me. So, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like
Motherfuckers want you to be honest with them, but hate the truth.
no cap. I would say, obviously on paper it sounds bad, but going into depth of how you felt with your sister, like she felt like she was always more superior than you. You should feel like I should not take this into words, but you should feel like this is your thing. All that great shit she be spatting and say I had this more than you. There's one thing that she could have had that she didn't, but you did because you're yourself. So just remember that.
Mm.
For you being yourself, you did something that she couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it like a 3. Just because it happened doesn't mean it's the end. There you go.
Man, the spitting
Yes, sir.
for once.
For once. Next one. I'll tell the title for this one. Am I bad for telling my mom she was never a single mom? Oh boy.
I need my context.
Let's go to context.
You need some of that context going. Fill my cup up with that context, bro.
Yes, sir.
So
I'll
I
give you
am
that
a
context.
24. I'm a 24-year-old girl, and I have a 2-year-old. My baby's dad is not in the picture. My mom and dad both support me, but I live alone, and I am solely financially responsible for me and my daughter. I'm a single mom. When I was growing up, my dad worked a lot and was always on business trips, probably 2 weeks out of the month, so he was away. So my mom pretty much raised me and my sister alone, but he was home for half the month and financially supported her. With the pandemic, I've been struggling, so I asked my mom if she can loan me some money. Not a lot, it was like 200. She asked me she would, but that I need to learn more responsibility as a mother, that she was a single mom my whole life and never asked my grandma for money. That pissed me off because she never had to ask my grandma for money since both she and my dad were working at once. Me and my sister were old enough to be in school. I told her that I love her and I'm grateful for her support and how well she raised us. But my dad was away for 2 weeks a month. It's not the same of actually being a single mother. She got really mad at me and told me I was being disrespectful. And my dad called me and said she didn't mean it like that. I wish, but that they just wish that I was more responsible. Am I bad for that? What I do?
All right. So pretty much what I'm getting from this is
Okay, so
so
basically,
her
long story short, it
mom
was like, "Oh, honey,
her
you gotta be more
her dad was
responsible."
away.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's like, "Oh, honey,
her
you gotta
dad
be
was
more
away, and
Yeah,
she
responsible."
felt
I
and
get
she
what you're
felt like she
saying. I'm
raised.
saying, why would they say that? I why would they say that to someone?
What?
There is a fucking pandemic going on, and it is hard to work or do certain things, and she has to worry about that plus her kid. That's a struggle you didn't have to worry about as a parent. So don't try and compare my life to your life whenever you're in
Mm,
that situation. Like, don't try and say that I didn't ask you, you didn't ask your mom for money. Did you have to ask your mom for money because you didn't have to worry about it because you had somebody that was financially supporting you for one? Secondly, you didn't have to worry about a fucking pandemic. Maybe if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't be asking you for that shit. Especially if it's just the first time her asking that for money. Like, how would you not equate that to the situation that's taking place? Unless there's a part of the story that we're missing, which could be very likely. But because I don't feel like this would be the first. Why would they just jump to saying you're irresponsible for asking for money? A lot of people ask for money. There's no way in this world you didn't go through life
that's
without
how
asking for money.
motherfuckers. That's the motherfuckers with loans. That's for my.
Yeah, alone is literally asking for money from
Yeah, I
somebody that you
don't
don't know.
like. I mean, like if this is the full story, I feel like parents a lot of the times try to compare their struggles to ours. At like like and they try to like justify, oh, my parents didn't do this, and that for me, so why should I do it? So like, you know exactly how fucking rough it was. So why put me through this shit if you've also been?
Yeah,
Um, From what I'm seeing is that she was complaining that the father wasn't in the like the mom was complaining that the dad wasn't in life, even though he had to work and provide for her.
No, she was basically saying that she was a single mom, and if I could do,
That's,
you can
that's
do.
bullshit.
Yeah,
That's bullshit. Because if she was a single mom, then the dad wouldn't have fucking gave her shit. See, I hate that about certain women because they'll want a guy who's like, oh, I need a man who works, who's a provider, this and that. But when they actually go and strive to provide, they're like, oh, you're never here for me. It's like it's either I become a bum and stay home with like waste all my time, or go out and actually be a man and provide, and then you got to make sacrifices in order for that to happen.
yeah.
It's fucking shit like that is so stupid. It pisses me off. I want to say she's down bad. I think the mom fucking down. I don't think the daughter's down bad though.
Nah.
Nah,
I'd probably give it a 2.
you're spitting. Basically the same thing. It's like you can't compare your struggles. One, the times are way different, and one, you no matter what the situation was with her or the mom and the dad was still in her life and still provided.
Right.
But with her,
Exactly.
literally, she has no one. Like she has no, no father
Mhm.
figure to look over her kid, so she can be like, well, he can take care of her because literally he can't.
sorry.
So yeah,
No, yeah, I get that. And yeah, like the mom, she had the dad. The
yeah,
daughter doesn't have a guy. So how you gonna? If anything, she's struggling more than you did. So why are you trying to compare struggles? She could try to say that she had it way harder than you, but she's not gonna hold that over your
yeah,
like. Why compare that shit? And then parents like, oh, I had to go through this and life and this. Like, yeah, but you didn't have to raise a kid on your own and doing one of the deadliest pandemics we've ever known. Like, it's fucking what? That's so stupid.
no cap. I would say, Traz, you gotta go through this.
Quick
Very
question: are we
tragic.
still recording the podcast?
One
Yes, we're
more
still
bit.
recording the podcast.
I don't even know,
Niggas
dog. It's
been
been so long.
zooted.
I know you're not tired, homie.
No, it's not even that. I've just been going through it.
Same.
I get it.
Uh, yeah. This is not that bad, and I'll go to the last one. What is the last one? My niggas be zooted. Oh, all right. Here's another one. So I'm 24, living alone in a city I moved to 3 years ago because of college. My relationship with my parents wasn't the best of many years now, and 2 years ago they finally broke up and going to get a divorce soon. The main
Mm.
reason why they broke up is my mother was having an affair. In the end, I'm
Stop,
glad
stop,
they broke up because
stop, nigga.
obviously both they were not happy. My dad has a nice new partner now, and I get along with her very well. My mom's new partner is the same one she cheated with. I really tried to be open with this because she finally seems to be happy, but the first encounter with him was pretty bad. At the time, my parents hasn't officially broken up, so here was my first
Mm.
encounter. My mom and him were picking me from the train station by the car. I had a really bad day with no sleep, blah blah blah. But I was trying to be nice. At first, he was fine, but talked over everything my mom said, and then he asked me small talk questions, and did the same with me, constantly interrupting me. I was getting annoyed because I was still trying to be friendly. Then he asked me questions like if I had a boyfriend and stuff, and I answered honestly, I'm asexual and do not want a partner anytime soon. He called it ridiculous and mocked me for it. I will change my mind, he said. Asexual is not a thing. Blah blah blah. It's not like I never heard stuff like that, but I was sure after that I did not want to do anything to do with him. Now my mom does not want to accept that and constantly tried to set us up to meet. She even showed up with him after I specifically told her not to. By the way, I have clinical anxiety and depression and negative triggers like that because it caused panic attacks for me. Maybe relevant for all this well. So my mom is constantly trying to give him a second chance, even though they try to act like he did nothing wrong. Am I wrong for not trying to give him that chance?
No. a lot of
I'm not
older
a.
people this day and age don't want to accept the fact that uh, people aren't just people aren't just straight or gay anymore. There's other shit to it. They're like on being asexual. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of flack and shit for it, especially from like older generations. Um, if you're not attracted to anybody or do anything to anybody, you don't have to do that. No one's gonna force you to do it. You're just gonna have to live with the fact that your parents are they don't keep up with the times pretty much, and that's understandable. I'm assuming they're older, so that's understandable. As far as people talking over you and shit when you're trying to talk, yeah, that shit's annoying. You can't really fucking like too much about that if they're not willing to change. So I don't know. I feel like the first topic, you might have to just keep your distance from certain people if they're not willing to accept you for who you are and respect your choices that you try to make.
Fair enough. How would you scale it?
I give it like a 5 or a 6.
I've kind of been in a situation where a parent wanted me to be cool with someone because they're messing with them, and I'll say it. You don't really have to. Like at the end of the day, it's not really your relationship. And another thing, this is the same person that cheated with your dad while they're still together. So kind of understandable why you're not gonna like him in the first place.
Mm.
And what it sounds like is she has a more healthy relationship with her dad than her mom because shit like this.
Bro, I'm not a therapist. I don't know, but
I'm
but
going
I
based
mean,
off the the thing.
The goofy
but I mean,
cheeks.
just use your mind. Do
Yeah,
things
you
that
don't
you
have
want to
to.
do.
Like even if she wants to, be like, man, you should talk to Dave from down the street. Like you don't have to. You can make your own shit.
Yeah, Dave. You know Dave.
Yeah, the one I cheated on your dad with. Like you don't have to. Like
Your actual
you'll be
father.
okay.
Like my parents want me to get married, but I'm gonna be a cold-hearted nigga for the rest of my life.
Oh my god, shut up.
This nigga want to be a Tachi.
I'm about to be fucking what's his face, Future.
Oh my god.
Women are the enemy.
Yo guys, I'm completely changed my music path now.
Trap artist.
About heartbreak trap, yeah.
Oh,
Boy.
brother, this guy stinks.
So yes, sir.
I'm still waiting for Tim to fucking send the email, bro. It's been like fucking 3 days,
So
dog.
he won't rap on the beat.
I'm trying to.
You
I'm
got
waiting
it,
until
bro.
Tim sends it so I can get the hook and be like, all right, this is what we're basing it off of.
What he's supposed to send?
He was supposed to send it to me. It's been a minute. Jake, is Tim home right now? Or is he at Nina's?
He should be home right now, but he's also dealing with a lot of shit.
I've been making beats for the is the podcast still going?
We can end it. Yeah, bye podcast.
Yeah,
Bye, podcast.
Yeah, I've been